Dude, I wish
What's up, goblins?
Hi, goblins.
How's the goblins doing? So, since our 100 subscriber special, we got enough money to fund Etwanda's sex change.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I've been really,
welcome.
really waiting for this day, and I feel finally like I can be myself. Like I'm a real goblin.
We're back in the Jack's cave.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's hot as hell. I think it's supposed to be like 90 today.
Yeah, it
We're
is
sweating
a
our
little
nuts off.
swamp.
Damn.
Like if we were all different types of goblins, like I think I'd probably reside in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Rudy's probably like a mountain goblin. I think
Mhm.
Jack is definitely the swamp goblin.
Why?
Because
Smell.
I
What is
mean,
Etwanda?
it's swampy in here. It's pretty. It's
Yeah.
like moist. It's
Yeah,
dark.
I do have
it's
swamp
damp.
ass.
True that. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
What kind of goblin are you?
For Etwanda,
Yeah, what kind of goblin is Etwanda?
like the sky goblin.
Sky goblin.
Yeah.
Etwanda-
That's a thing?
Yeah. I
They
like
transcend.
yeah. Because I'm trans.
once you go in your cocoon and get your Etwanda form,
Yeah.
you actually get wings too.
I like fly around and shit.
Holy fuck. Maybe I should do that.
When we hit
Yeah,
200
you might be able
followers,
to escape the swamp. Finally free yourself.
You know, it's really mean. What did you say you were? The cave goblin?
Yeah, I'm a cave goblin. I chill in the mines.
Okay. Are you like blind or you just...
I think he
going
probably
blind.
can't see in like the sun,
Right.
but he has like his
Just
eyes.
like in real life.
You know, like redstone, like how it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's how my eyes perceive gold.
You're like one of those
Oh.
Skyrim
Like I'm a
guys?
greedy cave goblin.
Okay.
Okay.
You're like one of the... What are they called? The blind
They're
elves?
literally just called. Oh, you mean the Falmer?
Yeah.
Those are ice elves that
Are
were
they?
like cursed by the Dwemer.
And then like just stuck in fucking
Yeah.
dungeons.
I think like the Dwemer used them as slaves, and then when the Dwemer like all disappeared, they were just stuck in the ruins.
That sucks.
Yeah. Because I think something really bad was happening. Like the dwarves were like, "Oh, we'll save you by bringing you down into our thing," and they were like, "Haha, gotcha."
They
You
just
put it-
left them in there.
Get fucking pranked.
You gotta put a trigger.
No, because like
warning
all the
before you
reason
say
that all the
stuff like
dwarves
that.
are gone is because they like awakened a god.
Oh.
Like that's what you find
Like
out in
they
Morrowind.
pissed
There's
somebody
like
off?
one dwarf left, and he's like, "Yeah, we awakened Kagernak, and fucking he zonked us out." I don't know if it was like a good thing because the world was gonna end, and they were like, "We're gonna save all the dwarves," or if they all just died, or maybe it was Lorcan. I don't know.
You go to your Morrowind heaven, and it's just like 50 dwarves that you get to eat food with all day.
Yeah, you just hang out with the dwarves. I'd love that. I'd love it if like
It
I
would
went
smell
to
so bad.
If you went to like a fantasy afterlife, what one would you want to go to? Would you go to like Valhalla? But you also have to like do
Ooh.
the thing to make you go to that. So like if you want to go to Valhalla, you,
You
gotta
gotta be
die
like
in
a
combat.
warrior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the Allah one where it's like you get like 70 virgins in heaven?
I think that's just
No, that's the
Islam.
samurai shit, right?
no, that's just Islam.
That's
isn't
just
it?
Islam.
Or like a form of it at least.
Like
Wait,
if
that
you're
sounds
chill,
tight.
you get 70 or 75
yeah, you get like
virgins.
72 virgins in heaven.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a
But I think
lot.
that's only if you like do certain things.
Well,
So
what do
it's like you gotta
is that
teach all
like-
of them?
Is that like for the Islam Pope?
I don't know. I won't claim to understand it.
I
Shout
actually.
I'm not going to try and spread false information.
Shout out.
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I wanna get
It's
canceled.
offensive,
Yeah.
frankly.
My bad.
Nice one, Jack. We see why you got fucking relegated to the swamps.
Listen, man.
Ooh.
You're stuck in a cave. That's not much better.
I'm not stuck. I'm
At-
just mining for
At
gold.
least I get to go outside.
I just love
At
gold.
least I get to go outside.
I'm
man.
like the Clash of Clans goblin where he goes,
Yeah, but you stink.
probably like soot
And like sweat.
And sulfur.
and uranium and sulfur, yeah.
So really bad.
the cave
Yeah.
smell is way better than the swamp smell.
I do think goblins
I
are
don't
immune
know
to
that.
like black lung. Like they're just in the
Really?
caves so often
Their
that it
lungs
doesn't
are
matter
already
if they
black.
inhale all the...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll still smell bad.
Well, yeah, they like eat rocks and shit.
I don't know if they eat rocks.
No, they're like
I think they have to
good
eat organic
minerals.
matter.
Mm,
What if that's why goblins love gold? They
I don't
eat
think
gold.
it's part of their diet. I do think that they just do that though,
I think it's just like shiny, so they put it in their mouth.
like just to be fun.
it's kind of like babies.
yeah.
Like they got the mind of a baby. where they're
Yeah.
Like, oh, shiny thing, and then they.
Jack does that.
I do.
Jack does that every day.
I do.
He sees shine. We like take him to the grocery store and he'll like see things on the shelves and just put them in his mouth.
Yeah.
Don't touch that.
Jack, we talked about this.
Jack, so fucking touch.
When you guys, when we hit, when we hit
Yes,
200
Taquanda?
subscribers,
We're getting.
Who's
you're
getting the next
another
sex change?
You're getting another sex
Oh.
change. You're going back to Ethan.
Oh no.
So Ethan can't be in anything
Yeah.
until
And-
200
Yeah.
subscribers.
Also, we
Ferris,
really,
you gotta keep flying out here to do videos.
Yeah.
we really only made like $50, so we're gonna send you the bill at Twanda for the other 25,000.
Oh shit.
I
Well, when
looked
we
at-
open the Patreon,
True.
Yeah, true.
Should we make it 100?
we could sell
dollars
Nathan's
each?
dirty
yeah,
feet.
$100 a month subscription. That's like tier
Scam
1.
people.
That's just tier 1.
No, you get to
With,
FaceTime us whenever you
Trace
want,
Art.
though.
Oh yeah. It's like I'm there. Well, I mean, I'm the Sky
fun.
Goblin, so I
What the
get
fuck
on the
do Sky
plane.
Goblins do?
Fly
That
around.
actually, because you came from.
I'd
a
be at the
plane.
O'Hare Airport.
True.
That's where they live. That's where the Sky
well,
Goblins live.
well, what's the Kansas City airport? Because that's the closest one to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
That one's really close.
What's the fucking capital of Kansas?
Kansas City.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it is the Kansas City Chiefs.
I thought Kansas City.
Bro. Kansas City is the capital of Missouri.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What? Jack said it, not fucking
Wait,
me.
wait. Kansas City isn't even in Kansas?
No,
What?
That's not true.
it is true.
I don't think Kansas is a state.
Kansas
Can-
is a state.
Are you dead ass?
Arkansas is a state.
So is Kansas.
So is Kansas. That's why it's stupid.
How is there Kansas but no Arkansas?
Yeah, Kansas is a state. I'm not tripping balls. Kansas City.
Kansas City is the
Why is it in
capital of
Missouri?
Well, it's
Wait a minute,
it's on the border. It's literally perfectly on the border between the
Is
two.
it like half in Kansas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
What
there's
did
just
you
a
find
river.
out, Nathan?
No,
Did you
it's
find
the-
out
the
that
same
Kansas is
fucking
in fact a
thing. Yes,
state?
I found out the same
Yeah.
thing.
How are you
Okay.
in college and you don't know that Kansas?
Dude, I love Patrick Mahomes.
You're gonna be a teacher.
Okay.
No, I'm
Chiefs.
not.
No, he's
Chiefs.
not.
Nope, I'm actually going to be a scuba diver.
And he's gonna-
I'm
yeah.
training
Ooh.
to be a marine
yeah.
biologist.
You're gonna be a marine goblin, bro.
I'm going to be a marine.
Be a
An
aquatic
underwater welder.
goblin.
I could be a goblin of the sea. I see that just.
That's
I'm,
kinda beautiful.
I'm actually switching roles. I'm becoming a war goblin. I'm
Oh,
becoming
war
a goblin
a
marine.
hateful
That's kinda awesome.
goblin.
Wait,
a
is it
Navy
like-
SEAL
Is
goblin.
it like a goblin with a fucking M16 and
yes,
face paint?
Yes.
That sounds hard. Like Call of Duty cover.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking Rainbow Six character.
This is gonna
Yeah.
have to go
just
on
just
my goblin
draw
fan
over a
art.
Rainbow Six Siege character, make them green. That's me. What's the blind guy with the sunglasses? That's me.
What? The blind guy with the sunglasses?
In Rainbow Six.
What are you talking about?
There's a fucking SEAL Team 6 Marine with a... He's blind?
He just has sunglasses.
Oh. Yeah, but now you know who I'm talking about.
Why would he be blind?
I don't fucking know. He has sunglasses.
How is he gonna shoot a gun?
Because he's...
not everybody's fucking Stevie Wonder. They're wearing
He
sunglasses.
can see through the gun, dude. The gun is his sight.
They hooked up his nerves to the fucking
Yes.
the sight of it.
Just like Stevie Wonder saw through the piano.
yeah,
Pulse sees through the
Right.
gun.
exactly.
Isn't his ability like he gets to see through walls?
His ability? Oh, you're talking about that guy? I thought you were talking about a different guy.
The
No,
guy with sunglasses
he has
and
a
is bald.
heartbeat sensor.
He's got a heart
That
monitor.
guy's FBI agent.
He has
Same thing.
he's
The
got a
Navy
heart
SEAL
monitor.
also wears sunglasses, but he has like a
That one's
shield that goes on his
Blackbeard.
gun.
That's Blackbeard.
Yeah.
He was broken when I played the game.
Nah, no, he's been ass for like 6 years.
I'm Unk.
You're Unk.
Yeah, when he first came out, everyone was like, his fucking shield takes 2 headshots. I could have killed him 3 fucking times and it didn't work.
Yeah. Now
Well,
you just shoot it once and it disintegrates.
Wow.
No, it used to get shot like 8 times and not break.
Yeah,
That
but
was
people
why
were
it was
pissed because
like-
it's like, shooting headshots actually takes fucking skill. You could just break the game by fucking using this gun.
I don't, shit's cringe.
I liked the guy who had the turrets that shot lasers. He was Italian.
Yeah.
That's you, right?
That's me.
Nathan is Italian
He-
and he has
I'm
lasers.
half goblin, half Italian.
Yeah.
Have
Which
you
is
On
like
taken,
the
my
same
dad's
thing.
side.
has anyone here taken a like 23andMe kind of test?
Yeah, 100% that bitch.
Oh, really?
I thought you were going a different route. I thought you were going to say a different thing after that.
What do you think I was going to say?
Well,
ahead.
I mean, it would be on brand for you.
Oh, right.
Honestly, I bet you're like 80% Turkish, Nathan.
I
don't know.
I would
I-
believe it if it was like I'm 80% like I don't know some fucking
Like
like
Serbian.
Turkey.
It.
Yeah.
I think so because it freaks me out because Nathan literally has 0 arm hair.
Yeah, I'm.
Literally 0. Like he's
I'm
hair-
naked.
Well, then he
literally
can't be
hairless.
like
True, you can't be
Russian.
Turkish.
Are
or
Russians
something.
hairy?
Oh,
they
yeah.
live in
They
fucking
live in the snow, bro.
winter.
Dude, but
Yeah, they live in the snow
Who
biome.
has
The colder
no
the
hair.
environment, the more hair a human has.
Maybe
So
it's
I'm
just
from
like a-
Africa.
But Italians
First
are
defense.
aren't Italians hairy?
You're 100% South African.
no, I don't want to be part of
Uh-oh.
apartheid.
Guys.
There's a ghost behind
He's talking about the Democrats. I heard him.
He needs the
There,
Mike
take
Tyson vape to.
When is
take
the
the edge
Goblin
off.
Soup video game coming out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
gonna be a
subscribe to
few
the
days.
Patreon,
If you subscribe- yeah.
patreon.com/freakaloonies/Goblin Soup.
And you give me $1.
And you give $500 to me specifically.
Okay.
You have to write in the message for Nathan, my favorite goblin.
Heart emoji.
For Nathan's
Then
last
you
name.
get to play the Goblin Soup minigame.
Yeah.
It's only a minigame though.
What's the plot?
It's like what? Wasn't the Jerkmate rank just Tetris? It's that.
I
It's
think it was
Tetris.
just a
It's
clicker.
Tetris.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but we got to be different.
it's
so we're
Goblin
Tetris.
Jerkmate ranked.
Yeah, it's just a video.
That's our
It's
sponsor
like
for today,
It just
so-
plays a video of Ethan jerking off, and you got to last longer than him.
It's Wanda.
You have to perfectly
Stop.
sync it up.
Sorry.
Jack
sorry.
fucking dead naming him.
You have
dude.
to tap in rhythm with his.
You
with
said
his
him.
strokes.
I'm killing all of
Shit.
you.
I'm sorry.
I'm
That
gonna have to
wasn't
leave.
on purpose. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to go into the bathroom and probably vomit because you guys really are triggering my gender dysmorphia.
Dysphoria.
Sorry, wrong one. You didn't know Kansas was a state. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
You're
that's
literally
true.
gonna be.
What
a
the fuck
teacher.
is the capital of Kansas then? Toto?
You don't even look it up.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
True.
he's the chief-
True.
it's Chief City.
He's from Missouri or
It's
whatever.
Chief
He's not
City.
even.
I'm gonna see the capital of it and immediately be like, "Oh, I should have known that," because we learned this shit in like 5th grade.
I seriously didn't know Kansas was a fucking state.
Topeka.
I knew Arkansas
Topeka.
was.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten
Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't gonna get that either.
What about New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Don't like that
that.
one.
Shit, I literally went there a year ago.
What about Massachusetts?
When did you
Um,
go to New Hampshire?
I went hiking with my mom and brother. We
Concord.
went to the most dangerous.
What about
mountain in
Rhode
America.
Island?
You went to the most dangerous what in America?
Mountain.
It is Baton Rouge, Rhode
You
Island.
don't remember?
I know
me,
that.
Do you remember me sending photos of being
True.
like in a rocky mist with Tommy? You know,
I
like,
remember that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
each one
literally
remembers.
70 mile an
Yeah.
hour winds. It was insane.
Yeah, and you had that big
Augusta.
Triceratops shit.
No, that was
That was when you were like 5 years old.
no. No.
That was in New Hampshire.
That was freshman year
Wait,
of high school.
Nathan, what did you say the capital of Rhode Island was?
Baton Rouge. Is it not?
If it's-
Providence.
if
Fuck.
it's fuck.
Providence, Rhode Island. You're
I
right.
backed you up,
What's Baton
too.
Rouge?
I think that's
I
just
think
a
New
city.
Jersey.
Baton Rouge is not a state.
Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Fuck, I was way off.
That shit's gonna fall.
The sticky part.
Why isn't it New Orleans?
Uh,
Why do some of the capitals get that? Like,
Chicago isn't the capital. of
Yeah, it's
Illinois.
Springfield.
Springfield.
that's
LA
because
is-
like
Chicago was
what's the
smaller when the
Abraham,
state was.
Abraham Lincoln was like from Springfield or something.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Lincoln
Where?
State.
What's the capital of like California?
Los Angeles.
No.
Is
Is
it?
Is it? I think so.
Goo
I believe
goo.
it is. It's fucking. I was gonna say Sylvester Stallone, but I meant Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm
'Cause
sorry,
he's the
what?
governor.
The capital is Sacramento.
Fuck.
Was the-
I was gonna say that. I was like, no, that's a lame
Yeah.
answer.
We're getting none of these right. I was
Yeah.
good at knowing.
Okay,
where the
wait.
states
What's
were, not
Denver?
what
What's
the cap-
Denver?
Uh,
Oh wait,
that
shit. no,
Colorado,
you idiot.
dumbass.
I did it the wrong way.
Okay.
What's Florida?
Oh shit! Is it Orlando?
Nope.
Or is it? It's not Tampa Bay.
Nope.
Gotham.
Yep.
No, because Gotham.
No, it's not Gotham.
Tampa Bay isn't even in Florida.
Ain't
is
no
it?
way it's Miami.
No.
Ooh, is it? It's not.
No.
It's not Miami or Orlando
It's
or Jacksonville.
Nope.
Fuck.
That's isn't that
I
Tennessee?
accidentally looked at
No,
your
that's the
phone,
Jacksonville
so I
Jags
can't-
from
Oh.
Florida. What is it?
I guess I don't really
It's
know.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh.
There's a guy who makes candy in Tallahassee, Florida. I used to follow his
I would
YouTube channel.
imagine.
Okay.
Lofty
what about
Pursuits
Texas?
in Tallahassee,
Texas. You
Florida.
got to get Texas.
Dallas.
No.
Houston.
No.
Austin.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
That's
Fuck,
crazy.
There's like
that you guys did-
500 of them.
That's like top 5 states. You should know the. You should
What
know
about-
the
Oklahoma?
city
What
for.
I don't
about-
like
What's
thinking
Oklahoma,
about the Bible
guys?
Belt. Okay.
I think that is just Oklahoma.
It is
There's
OKC,
no way.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about Arizona?
Phoenix.
Ooh, true.
Yeah, it is Phoenix.
Let's go.
Washington?
DC.
I was just there.
No, that's not
it's
in there.
Olympia. Olympia.
The capital of Oklahoma is Oklahoma City. That is correct. What? Washington? Washington's like Philadelphia?
No, Philadelphia's a
It's
state.
Pennsylvania. What?
It's
Philadelphia's a
Olympia.
state?
No, it's not. 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 It's in Pennsylvania.
No, not Washington Capitals. I don't care about hockey.
Dude, hockey is cool as fuck though. If I
It
do,
is.
if I start watching a sport, I might. Be
That's
hockey.
all I'm seeing is the Washington Capitals.
Okay, well the capital of Washington is Olympia.
I thought it was Peoria.
That's in Indiana, or is it Indiana or is it
I don't-
Illinois?
I'm just saying
It's in
things.
Indiana.
I don't even know.
I think. Peoria. That's where I touched Colleen Ballinger's baby bump.
I don't care about Washington.
Who's Colleen
DC.
Ballinger?
So that was she made the,
The ukulele
apology
girl?
video with the
Oh, with the
ukulele.
ukulele.
Yeah,
You touched her?
I touched her
Why?
Wait,
because she
how?
let me.
Did she start swinging?
Because you knew her and you were like, oh my god, I'm the biggest Colleen
Meet and
Ballinger
greet.
fan.
Emily was a big Colleen Ballinger fan. I'm sorry, not Emily.
Etwanda.
Etwanda's best friend. Etwanda's best friend was a huge Colleen Ballinger friend, and so for 8th grade, she got us meet and greet tickets to meet Colleen Ballinger, and they were like, it was like the touch and feel meet and greet.
What?
You were children and she was a pedophile, right? That's
Yeah,
why
that's
she
like
got in
that's like
trouble?
when she got canceled.
That's Miranda
I don't
Sings,
think,
right?
yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
what I thought.
I don't think she was like a. All right, we're not gonna get into that anyway.
She no.
I mean, she
She
did ask
did.
me to go back to her
Yeah, no, she
hotel
she
room
only
and,
yeah
like,
she
not
only
to bring any
touched me a little
clothes.
bit.
I don't
Guys.
think she was. She was just weird.
She was just
Like,
really
she
weird.
would just like trauma dump with like
Right.
13-year-olds.
Do I
or,
think
like,
she
did
was
she do that
actually
to you?
attracted to children? No.
Did she trauma dump on you?
Like in public to everyone, yeah, but that's like her thing. That was like her thing a little bit. So it's like
My cousin
whatever.
used to watch.
We
Miranda
all thought
Sings.
it was hype. It was crazy because I was like, she was getting canceled for the exact show that I was at, and I was like, yeah,
Wow. You caused that.
yeah, I
was.
did.
It's your fault.
I did.
Etwanda.
No, one of
Colleen
the
Ballinger,
people.
if you're seeing this,
Cal-
this is the person that screwed you.
You took my friend. You took my friend up on stage and publicly slut shamed her. But that was like the bit. She wanted you to do that. She
Oh,
tied her
wait,
shirt
that
up on
was-
purpose.
That was her. 'Cause I think
There
I've
was
seen that
multiple.
video.
There was multiple.
Okay.
So I don't think it was that
Goblin's
exact
gone
video.
wild.
Goblin's gone wild. And yeah, but no, I got to touch her baby bump, and I
What
was
is a
rubbing
baby-
up all
What
up.
does that mean?
like she was pregnant. She was pregnant at the
her
time.
Belly.
She was pregnant at the time, and I was rubbing on it.
Did you bless her child?
Yeah, I did. I
for
cursed
many
it.
moons? What?
I cursed.
Why?
It's like
What
you're
was
gonna
his
get
name? I think his name was
canceled.
like Finley or Finland, or his name was not Finland.
Finland, the country.
That's where my hacker was from.
From Finland.
Yeah, he was just a nice guy. I will get you GTA 5 one day. One day.
I keep looking at the ass family, dude.
The ass.
It's
Do I gotta go
kinda
grab
pink.
it? I'll go grab
Go
it.
grab
You're
the
gonna-
ass
yeah.
family.
It's screwed in. I can see
It
the
is,
4
yeah.
screws.
There's screws in the walls.
Fuck, I'll just turn the camera around.
Yeah. Go show 'em. One of them just says Jack on it. I was really confused when I saw it.
I
was
really
like,
thought that was the
They're
insult.
just making fun of you for your name that they gave you.
They made him the dog.
It's like nailed into the wall. I'm just gonna take
All right, editor, put it on screen. Just edit it and put it on the screen. You don't need to fucking.
Alright, hold up.
Can you see it,
Zoom- now
guys?
you have to zoom in.
Guys, can you see it? Can you see it?
Guys, are you laughing?
Ass family is wise, smart, lazy, kiss, dumb, and jack.
You're a dog.
When did that get put up?
Not that long ago. I think you got it for his birthday.
Oh. Do you have 5 other siblings?
No.
Oh, I guess there's a dog. And the dog is supposed
Were
to be
those just
feeding?
like filler people?
Oh.
What?
Were those? I thought you were about to say like someone were just like filler people.
Yeah, that's filler.
Yeah, because you have
Like,
have
you
two-
just thought
have
of
2
funny
sisters,
words.
right?
I have 3 siblings.
I thought you have 2 sisters and a brother.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Rudy,
can't.
so
So
yeah,
yeah,
count.
it
like,
could be
you have,
2
like, 8
sisters,
siblings,
a
right?
dad.
Yeah, but we all fought each other in the ring, so it's just me and Tommy
Oh.
left.
Yeah.
in the ring, you mean
Right.
in the womb.
Are we? No, not in the
No,
ring.
in the
like
ring.
No, in the
Oh,
ring.
when
like
they
in
were
the-
all varying ages, they put them in a ring and had them fight.
don't
to
remember
the
Were
ring.
you
this?
the oldest?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you
And
won.
then Tommy was the second oldest. The youngest one was 2. He got out so fast. Like
it wasn't even.
Like
His
Tommy,
head got
Tommy picked
crushed
him up
on
by the
another.
jaw and the top of his teeth. And
Oh my god.
dislocated his shoulder, swung him around. Well, think about wait. Hear me. So, the last time you hear this analogy ever, but in the 100 men versus a gorilla,
Oh my
what if
God.
there's like 10 children and then you just swing the children around by their arms or legs and use
Can
them
you
as
make
like,
bone
like
weapons?
weaponize
Why
them?
would
bats?
you do that?
Can you make bone knives out of the
Well, it's a
children?
hypothetical.
If they die?
Nathan.
The gorilla
Yeah.
will get tired.
You can use
To make
use
bone
the children's
knives to
bones to
kill
make
them.
shivs.
I'm
Can't
sorry.
like okay if 3 men held an each arm or leg like then they
like
just win.
Thanos.
Dude,
Like 3 dudes
100
can
men
overpower
win.
one.
Okay, but
arm.
Thanos still won. You know, like there were.
It's magic.
Spider-Man was.
That's
holding
magic.
His goddamn
The
arm.
gorilla is not
it's
magic.
a stupid argument. 100 men will win. It's not even. It's
Easy.
like,
Gorillas
it's not
can't
a
even
battle.
punch. Can
Easy.
They? Like physically.
Yes, they're very good at it.
Gorillas
No,
are,
gorillas cannot.
gorillas
They
are
can't
8 times
punch.
stronger than one human.
Can they swing
Yeah.
a punch?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
they
know they can like
punch.
swing their arms, but
They
do
their
the
punch
physical
is like
motion of a
so
punch?
strong. Too.
No, from what I understand, gorillas actually do not punch. They
Yeah,
open
they're very
hand
peaceful.
fist.
They're
they,
very
they,
peaceful and
yeah.
docile.
But if
They do a lot of
They'll
intimidation.
probably just
They
bite
slap-
the fuck out of you.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
they
then-
just might.
Yeah, they have like
might
giant
just like rip
jaws.
your head off.
Their
with their
freaking teeth are crazy.
No, yeah, they could bite off your arm easily. I
The
mean, a
way
chimp
that
can. A
it
chimp can bite
seems
off your arm as
most
well.
gorillas behave and interact with people just by grabbing and kind of running, like they're just,
Grabbing and running.
Oh yeah, that's like
Oh,
the
yeah,
dominance
Harambe.
thing.
yeah, and then they like swing you around.
I guess they do that with like babies.
But they do.
Harambe.
They do beat on each other like the males for dominance.
Yeah, they
yeah, they
do.
beat each other's wives for fun.
That's very true.
That's kind of.
They go,
Nathan
dude, can I
does that.
beat your wife real quick?
Nah, they've-
yeah, man, I got you.
Gorillas in zoos are famously scared of their wives. It's really cute. Like they'll run away.
Oh,
What about that one
did you see
gorilla
the
that's
one-
like, this trickster father gorilla loves stealing that
Yes,
baby?
yes, I literally was just about to say that. I love that video.
And he's like grabbing the kid. He's like,
That's so
love
cute. I love
mean,
that
Jack,
gorilla.
put that clip up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put that clip up.
Harambe was just trying to save that boy.
He
It's true.
Seriously, he was. Yes, that's just like
If a human ever falls in an ape exhibit and like you're not supposed to scream because it'll confuse them.
If you were
But
the
if they-
one who fell into that gorilla enclosure, know that you can never go public.
yeah,
We will.
because that kid is probably in
Yeah,
his
we'll,
teens now.
we'll
right?
slide.
Yeah.
We'll slide for Harambe.
We will slide for Harambe.
If we find out who you are,
Don't let
you're
it
the
happen.
number one goblin.
Don't ever come to Kansas City.
Don't ever come to Kansas City.
You coming to Milwaukee? You better watch your fucking.
Yeah.
Don't go in any swamps. Don't go in any caves.
Don't
This
go
is
in
what
the sky.
you see right before you get slimed in Oklahoma City.
Put a jump scare of my painted goblin on screen. That's the last thing you see.
You're not safe in the sky. You're not safe in the sea. You're not safe in the swamp, and you're not safe in the caves.
I don't think they're gonna be in any of those. They should probably just be in a house.
Yeah, but
Well, I was in a gorilla enclosure.
true.
Oh fuck! True.
Yeah,
well, there's
was
no
he a fucking-
swamp there. There's no air. Oh shit! There's air.
Hey, yeah.
Oh
The
fuck!
sky, yeah.
Yeah.
You could just like swoop down.
But you're in an airport. That's where you reside.
That's like
you
where
said.
I reside. Like that's like my that's like
Your
my
main
cave.
domain.
You know what I mean? But
That's your
it's-
chilling spot.
That's like my But I go out and venture. Like I go out and look for him.
Okay.
Hmm. He's like 10 now, right?
Who
Is
the
that a
kid?
giant floodlight?
He's got to be at least like 16.
That is.
18.
Are you talking about the thing in the corner?
Yeah, what the fuck is
That's
that?
a heater.
Oh.
You want me to turn it on?
Yeah. I'm really cold.
What?
Turn on the giant fucking
Don't
heater.
please don't do that.
I guess I have to because Nathan wants me. It's
Thanks.
oh wait, no, it's a we would die.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Propane
the
heater?
Propane
one.
heater. We would die.
No, let's do it. I'm cold.
Final.
Wait, let's turn on
Godcast.
the motorcycle and just chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
No ventilation, just
Just pure
good
garage.
vibes.
That would be a great podcast idea.
Are you gonna draw your own goblin since you
Like
had this-
Etwanda?
Yeah,
I
Well-
think I'm just gonna gender bend the one that Ethan drew for like
That
the
you drew, you
Yeah, the
mean?
one that I drew. That I like associating like us.
that's
with
your
something
other. That's
that-
like
yeah, I
a
get it.
different time.
Yeah, like that
It's
was
just a
era.
different
Like
dark.
it's kind of like the
dark era in my
Avatar.
life.
Like you're you're both the Avatar, but like
Yeah,
completely different.
All the Avatar.
yeah.
All the past.
I'm a new
Ethans
me.
before.
I have a lot to learn from my old self.
Okay.
I just got an email from my college. I need to pay them a lot of money right now.
Nah.
Boo! Don't stop being a bummer.
Can you get up and make it clap for it? Make it jiggle. Make it clap.
Yeah, can you shake some off? All right, everybody, take it out.
Earthquake warning. Earthquake
Earthquake-
warning.
Whoa!
Earthquake
Wait.
warning for the entire city of Kansas City.
When did you get this shelf put in? Hold up. You can put a cup on that.
You
Three
put more than a
cups.
cup. You could park a
3
car on
cups.
that.
You're not. You don't. You didn't. You,
could
didn't,
land
you
a
didn't get
plane
the
on
profile
that.
view. You. That was a whole runway.
You got to go subscribe to the Patreon to see more.
Ooh.
Yep.
What
That
would-
was a little sneak peek preview.
Yeah.
What do we
for the
offer
for
on-
tier 1, you get to see him naked. For tier 2, it's
Yeah.
oiled up and naked. And tier 3,
That's not true.
he
All-
has like stuff dangling from
You
his
can
Don't
nipples.
say
face
that.
if you
Please
pay
don't say that
$50 a
about
month,
me.
you can
It's true.
FaceTime Nathan as if he is your boyfriend.
Right, Nathan?
He will do
You get that
cameos.
5-minute boyfriend experience.
That's actually what you get
For
for
50
beating the
bucks.
goblin
Yeah, every
game.
month I'll call you for 5 minutes.
Every
and then
month.
can we do like Mason as a fucking Andrew Tate kind of figure?
Yes.
I mean, Mason is kind of like Andrew Tate if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna move this arm because it's blocking my face.
Honestly, that's a doing alpha male like thing for like the top tier of Patreon.
Mason
An alpha
is
male
the
class.
most conservative of us all.
Mason is the most racist out of all of us too.
Mason said he would
Yeah.
take over
Besides
North
Jack.
Sentinel Island
Right.
if he could.
Oh yeah, that's true. I am racist.
You
Mhm.
wanna
I'm
pull up the
racist
clip?
now.
Editor, pull up the clip.
Pull up what he paid himself as for Halloween.
We made this joke in the last
I
video.
know. That's a little epic reference for you, Goblin Super.
Hey, if you
If
got
you
that
watched that
reference,
last
sound
one.
off in the comments, Goblin.
Purple heart in the comment.
Yes.
No one ever purple hearts.
No, I've never seen one.
Jakey did.
Jakey purple hearted. That's it. Shout out Jakey.
Shout out, Jakey. Your brother, Jakey.
Right. That I was. Yeah, I definitely didn't forget about that.
Yeah.
He also said to shake some ass, Nathan. So can you
Yeah.
do that right now?
No.
Why?
He already shook some.
Well, a little bit. more.
I literally caused a minor earthquake in New Mexico, which is
Yeah.
unnatural. In
Butterfly
New
effect.
Mexico, we don't have those, and
New Mexico has never had an earthquake.
never.
Isn't New Mexico where the fucking meteor dropped that wiped out the dinosaurs?
I don't know.
I mean, there's been like
or was that in actual Mexico?
no, I believe.
I don't know.
I think it was in.
Is that what like the
Mexico,
Devil's
the
Gulch
country.
is?
I believe it was in the country Mexico.
Let me hold up.
There's been
Aiden-
like 8 asteroids.
Aiden, look that up.
There's been like I think there's been 13 mass extinctions.
Where's the asteroid?
I'm gonna mass extinct you. What's it saying? What's the camera saying?
There are many.
What's the camera saying?
Oh, I gotta restart it. Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico.
Okay.
Oh my god! All right, now we got to the real fucking questions. What's the best dinosaur? I'd say the Ankylosaur.
Is that the one with the spikes?
Yep, it's the one with the spiky back.
The club
And
tail.
it has the club on its tail. Yeah, I love
Fucking
the
rock.
fucking little rock tail that he fucking swung at
Everyone's gotta
people.
pick different answers though. No fucking doubles.
Ankylosaur is the fucking coolest one though, so
there's
you can't pick it.
There's a cousin of the ankylosaur, but instead of bumps, he has like 7-foot spikes.
Whoa,
A Kentrosaurus.
Kentrosaurus. I'm looking that shit up.
The Kendricksaurus?
Kendricksaurus.
I really fuck with
Kentrosaurus.
brontosauruses. Like they're just chilling. They're in their flower.
Mhm.
They're big as fuck.
Oh hell yeah!
You ever play Ark?
Wait.
They don't have a tail though.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they don't have the
you're
club.
looking
They
at
don't
it.
have a
It's a
club tail,
spike.
bro.
They get the spike.
They swing it
Spike?
Yeah.
and like stab shit with that.
Mhm.
Spike? Like
I had a
Mario?
plastic one of those. I had many plastic ones of those.
Yeah, I
What's
feel like
the
everyone
one
had a bunch
Pokemon-
of plastic dinosaurs.
What's the one Pokemon and it's like a dinosaur, it's like a
a
red
lot of
face
them.
and the little feathers.
Tyrantrum.
Oh, you're talking about the
No.
Are you talking about Tyrantrum?
the
I don't think so.
fossil one, right?
From X and Y, that's
I
Tyrantrum.
think
No, not Tyrantrum. That's a T-Rex.
I think it's like
Yeah,
I
she
think it
said
starts
the
with an
dinosaur
A.
one.
No,
he's
the
got
one
like
that
a
has
red
the
face. It's like a
wings.
little bird
Oh,
one.
Archeops?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Archeops. That's my favorite
Yeah, the
dinosaur.
fossil one.
Yeah.
That's the. think
I
that's the
was
fossil
saying the
from-
I'm pretty sure Tyrantrum has feathers on him. Like around his neck, he has like feathers.
That's not the
or
one that
something.
we were talking
spikes.
about though.
Yeah, this motherfucker does not have.
That's Tyrunt, not Tyrantrum, bro.
He does have feathers around
No,
his
he
neck.
does have
They both
feathers.
do.
He has like a
Look at that
mane.
shit.
That's not feathers.
Okay, buddy.
That's a mane.
Up to be interpreted.
Yeah, come on.
What's your favorite starter?
Oh, yeah.
Probably Piplup.
Knew you were
Yeah.
gonna say that.
And Polion is like super dope. I really like all of them in 4 though, because Turtwig
Yeah.
is awesome as
I was
well.
gonna say Turtwig is my
And then
favorite.
what's the?
Infernape.
I'm surprised you didn't say
Chimchar.
Chimchar. Yeah.
I'd say Chimchar is my least favorite. Out of
Really?
those
He's
three.
just too. He's too.
He is
everybody
the
picks him.
firefighting guy, just like Blaziken,
Yeah,
just like Embor,
okay.
just like fucking Score Bunny.
I would say I'm emotionally attached.
Basically, just
to
like fucking
Grovyle.
the Sun and Moon one, Incineroar.
You say
They're all
Crocodile?
just
Well, he's
humanoid
Grovyle.
fighting
animals
bullets. Yeah,
that basically
dark,
are
right?
fighting. Yeah, but he's a fucking wrestler.
He's
He's
a
basically a
luchador.
fighting type.
Which Pokemon?
The Incineroar from Sun and Moon.
I did pick Incineroar.
I like
also
I
picked
Rowlet.
in,
Rowlet was badass. He had a
yeah,
fucking bow.
Decidueye.
Yeah.
That was a cool
He
design.
had like a soul arrow as
Yeah.
like his special move.
Did you see the one for Legends Arceus? That was like.
Dude,
fighting- they made
I'm
him
kind of
fighting
pissed.
type.
I got myself so excited for that. I was like, dude, if they have fucking Feraligatr, maybe they can Mega Evolve Feraligatr, and he's like a sewer crocodile or something, because it's like in the
love
fucking
Feraligatr.
ocean and shit. They literally just made him bigger. It's literally just a bigger alligator. Like they did fucking nothing creative with his Mega Evolution.
Get fucked. Well, I'm talking about the other one that's been out for a while.
Wait, what is the newest?
Also, I don't think the
I-
Mega's been announced yet.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw it.
You might have saw like a concept. I don't think that was the actual one.
No, bro. That's in the first Arceus. I thought you were
Oh.
talking about the. You're talking about the old Arceus, the one
talking
that's already
about-
out.
Yeah, I'm talking about Rowlet.
Yeah, that's-
I've not seen their
Rowlet
forms
got
in
a
it.
different form for
Is
his
he
final
fighting
evolution.
type?
Yeah, he's grass fighting.
I like the Typhlosion one.
Yeah,
Typhlosion's
Typhlosion looks
just
sick.
sleepy.
This one looks kind of ridiculous.
Samurott looks.
Samurai.
like,
He looks
slightly
kind of just the
different.
same. It looks
Yeah.
like he's just
Yeah.
shiny.
He's like he's black instead of white.
I actually really like
I-
Typhlosion.
Yeah, he's so sleepy.
He looks sleepy. I was
Well,
about to
he
say.
he also puffs out fire, which
Yeah, he has like
Okay. He's
soul
like a-
wisps around him.
He's like a
Yeah.
crazy stoner.
yeah, he's like.
sleepy.
How often do we talk about Pokemon?
Probably
podcast.
not often.
I
Probably
feel
less than you talk about
Do you
Hawktua.
guys,
That's not true.
Have you guys seen?
That is very
That's
true.
gotta be true.
That's
Have you
not
guys seen Pokemon scalping videos?
No,
Of, like,
but I have
people
seen.
fighting?
They're
I've seen
so
people like
funny. I love
hunting
them.
in like malls. They're like at the doors of malls, and they'll like order like the giant Costco fucking pallet, and
Yeah.
they'll just carry that to the cash register.
They made they have like machines now in America that try to limit you
Yeah,
to
like
buy
vending
one
machines.
because it like logs you out every time
Oh.
you put in your card. But it's really funny because it'll always be like 4 scalpers waiting for
Just, like,
Walmart
sitting
to open,
around.
and they'll all fucking sprint up to it, and they'll all just like fight and block each other off from the machine.
Yeah, like I saw some dude
It's
just like
awesome.
he wrapped himself around it.
yeah.
What
just
the
full-
fuck?
around the front of
It's
it.
so fun.
Black Friday.
Somebody
every
was like
day.
just grabbing his shoulders, like trying to tear him off.
Damn.
You
While
guys-
he was,
Maybe
like,
I should go. I should be a fucking vending machine bodyguard.
Yeah,
Just beat the
Yeah.
fuck out of
It's like,
people.
all right, buddy, come on, get in line.
They're like actually
That'd be
they're
fun.
like,
Like
really, like, runs
Nintendo
up.
starts paying people, like, okay, to stop scalpers, we're hiring armed guards at the
Because
Pokemon
scalpers
Center.
are like the weakest.
Yeah, you see somebody
humans.
run up, he tries to buy 2, you just
they're like approaching it calmly, like there's no one even else around, and then just starts beating the actual.
Yeah, he's like slowly walking up. The sweat is dripping on.
How
his,
many you
like,
planning to buy, buddy?
Sir, I'm gonna need to see
Don't
my
even give him a
identification.
chance.
please get 2 packs?
So, my son just
The
wanted
limit's
the Typhlosion pack. What's your son's name?
Wrong answer.
Billy. You're fucking lying to me, aren't you? And then you kill him.
Nintendo.
They're for 10 and under, sir.
They would only.
They're
pay,
children's
You gotta take the
card
kid with
games.
I feel like they would pay the security guards like $6 an hour.
I'd do
They'd
it.
Find a loophole.
Yeah,
I'd do
it's
it.
like an
Fun.
enjoyment.
Yeah,
you know?
That'd be
it's
fun.
Get a job
it's
you love,
about-
and you never work a day in your life. That's like the one
Exactly.
It's
Dynasty
about
guy said.
recorrecting society. It's not about the payment I get.
You break some,
payment is
you
here.
break some like fat ass
fulfillment.
dude's knee over your back like Bane, or over your knee. Yeah,
Have you seen the Whatnot app where they scalpers? Have you heard of that?
I don't
It's-
know what this is.
It's just a trading card. It's like a trading card app, but it's all streams, and you're basically streaming yourself showing off your cards. But it's like 80% scalpers, and there's just been a lot of really funny clips of scalpers being caught on the app, and then they'll like have a big crash out, and they'll just like, well, I guess I'm fucking worthless. I've been doing this for 5 years. You guys think you know what the fuck you're talking about?
This is a niche I
They
did
just
not
get
know
mad.
I
They're
needed
like,
to get into.
It's a really big app.
fucking playing the game how it's meant to be played, dude. I've been a scalper for 7 fucking years. I play by the rules. You know, I've paid my dues, dude. It's
I'm
your
a
turn.
professional fucking loser.
And they fucking canceled me.
see the thing,
eBay
the
has
way,
blocked my account 3
The
times.
way that
It's
my
my third
brother-in-law
strike.
does it is chill.
What?
He's not a scalper.
Who?
Like he just does.
Your cousin?
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
Oh yeah, Greeny. Shout out Greeny.
Shout out, put up his all of his videos right here. Like play them all.
Yeah, overlay them
Yeah.
all on the screen. Put them at 100 times speed.
He used
Drop
to just-
shipping Pokemon
Like he sold
cards.
Pokemon to
Yeah, basically.
famous people before.
Oh, he gave like Post Malone the fucking One Ring.
No, he sold shit to like Mizkif.
Oh.
And then he met Chumley once. He said Chumley was an asshole.
I'd believe it.
That's sad.
I
Yeah.
saw him
That
at a
saddens
convention,
me.
and
He eats
he
hookers
was,
and smokes
Really?
crack.
he seemed pretty chill, but
You saw Chumley at a
Maybe
convention?
Chumley
Yeah.
was just
Why
having a
didn't you
bad
know
day.
Does
he
Chumley
was on
do
stage
meth?
and like talk to him.
Still.
What?
Does Chumley do meth?
Probably.
Yeah, he got that. He
I do-
wasn't
he was,
on
like,
the
in
last
trouble.
season
Would you
of
guys do
All-Stars
meth
'cause he
with
was
Chumley?
doing way too
I'd
much
I'd
coke.
Absolutely.
smoke meth with Chumley.
Dude,
That's like the only
no,
time
he's
I
a coke
would.
guy. He's a coke
Oh.
Oh.
and hookers.
I thought Rick Jr. was the one that did meth.
No, it's just
I
no,
wouldn't
no, no,
do-
it was
I
Rick's
wouldn't do meth
son
with
that
Rick
wasn't
Jr.
on the show.
No, because his name. No, he had a son on there.
Yeah, he had a son on the show.
It was
He had
like
another
yeah,
son
the
that
old
wasn't.
man,
He
and
had
it
two
was
sons.
Rick,
Yeah,
and
got
that
it.
was his son. And it
two
was
sons
Chumley.
and Chumley would just work there.
Yeah, but one of his
And then the
sons
dad.
that wasn't on the show did crack or
Well,
something.
I think you might be confusing with Chumley.
No. On Star.
Would you only do meth with Chumley?
Guys, are we gonna play Repo? When's the
Play
Repo video
Repo
coming
soon.
out?
What is that?
It's a video game. You play as little robots, and you basically like
Ah.
repossess stuff. So you go in like a mansion, and then you got to take all their furniture out
That's
of the house.
Rotom, bro. That's
But
Rotom.
there's monsters in there. It's basically fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, and they kill you.
It's literally the special Pokemon episode of Rotom that you could get on DVD. Do you guys know what I'm
They
talking
had to
about?
take all the stuff out of the house, but Rotom was all the things.
Rotom turns into everything, and then he's like, and then they eat purple stuff.
I was
and it
actually
really
so
good.
happy when Rotom was a fucking like thing in Sun and Moon. Like you had a
Yeah.
Rotom iPad. Rotom was
Great
like
way
one
to
of my
incorporate
favorite.
him back
yeah, he's like one of my
into-
favorite
yeah.
Pokemon. I used to think he was a legendary
Oh my god.
He should have been.
because like you could
Honestly,
only
goated.
get him like from one encounter in Diamond. I think.
Oh, we were both right.
Oh,
Shumley's
does
house
matter.
got
Shumley
raided
does-
in 2016 and he got arrested. They found
Yeah, that rings a bell.
methamphetamine, marijuana, Xanax, and several firearms.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Wait. The raid stemming from a sexual assault investigation,
Oh.
for which he was not charged.
first we
then
talk
so-
about Impractical
and then
Jokers, then we
allegedly-
talk about
Yeah.
fucking Pawn Stars.
And then Rick Harrison's son, the one that wasn't on the show, died of a fentanyl overdose.
Oh my god.
No, this is news. This
We
is
got a
crazy
fucking fentanyl
news.
crisis
that was
in this
last
country.
year. That was last year.
we have a
No
fucking
way.
fentanyl crisis.
God rest. He died in Vegas though, so he was living his life.
Bless
good,
up.
good place to die from fent.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out to Rick Harrison.
Vegas has to be the
yeah.
fent capital of America.
Is it?
Probably.
He
I
will
don't
be
know.
on the next.
I would
Goblin
hope not,
Soup
because that's like
podcast.
where all
Who, Rick
of,
Harrison?
that's
Yeah.
where people go to vacation and do
Bro,
drugs.
Vegas
like that
is
would be
miserable.
horrible.
Anyone that's ever gone to Vegas, like you might have fun gambling, but the people there just all hate everybody
Yeah.
hates each other.
Oh,
Wait, Nathan, you can
I'm-
make a killing.
I've never
being like
been, but like my dad
being like
keeps
a-
being like, "It's your 21st birthday. We're gonna go to Vegas, right?"
Yeah, I mean, I want to.
I would go to Vegas. I think it'd be fun.
You
Yeah,
could
it's
work the
just
corner.
that
Huh?
people are
I'd
miserable.
I'd win.
No, I said you could work the corner.
Yeah, and
That's-
I'd win.
You'd win.
I'd win.
You'd win.
I'd get all the
corner?
money.
Okay.
They got
Okay.
good outdoor stuff like hiking trails and climbing.
I would want to see the fucking. We could go to like the Grand Canyon if we went there too.
Go see
right?
the bean.
Like, you just have to make a walk out of it, or not a walk, but like make a day out of it.
What if you
Yeah.
had one of those hotels that sees that big orb thing?
You
and
go
just-
to the Red
It's just an
Rocks?
eyeball. It just stares at your hotel.
Actually,
room
would
all
it be
night.
kind of cliche to just do all the New Vegas things?
New
Because
Vegas?
that's
No,
honestly
that's the
what I would
point.
enjoy. I would like want to go to the Red Rock Canyon, and I would want to go to Old Mormon Fort, and I would want to go to like stuff like
No,
that.
it's
That's
okay to
in
see
New
You'd want to go
Vegas.
see.
It's okay to
Easy
see the
Pete.
cliche stuff.
I
Like,
do
on your
think we
first
should
trip,
fly
I
across the
think.
country to go see the bean.
The
Yeah.
bean.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're in Missouri. Well, it wouldn't be
Right.
that
Oh.
far.
I went all the way to Chicago, and I only got to flick a bean.
Whoever kisses
Put
the
that on
bean
a
the
shirt.
longest.
Do you
Put that
think-
on a shirt. Put it near the bean.
Do you think the new Pope?
I
flick
flew all the
bean?
way to Chicago, and all I got was to flick a bean. Put that on a shirt.
I wanted to make a shirt when we were going to go to the Cubs game or just for Aiden, specifically for Aiden, that said,
Friend of the
I
show,
went to,
been on the podcast.
I went to
before.
a Cubs game and all I got was pregnant. But he wouldn't wear it if I made it.
to a Sox game.
No.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to go to a Sox game with
No.
Aiden and wear that.
Well, we were all planning on going to a Cubs game and everybody flaked.
Oh.
This was like senior year.
Yeah, I bet I flaked.
Probably.
I probably said I don't like the Cubs, so no.
You wouldn't go to a Sox game?
I'd go
either.
to a Sox game because it's cheaper.
They're not much cheaper.
Yeah, but like that's why I'm pretty sure that's why my dad likes the White Sox is just because they're cheaper to go to.
The Sox, they do have like $1 tickets sometimes in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
'Cause
They're
who the fuck
awesome.
wants to
They're
go
the
see-
underdogs, bro.
Aren't they changing their name?
No.
I thought someone said they were changing their name
I
from the
hope
White Sox.
not.
It's offensive, dude.
What?
Now they're the Black Sox.
I just really like rooting for feet.
What if like one of those teams made a name change and they made it more offensive?
Like the
That would
Redskins
be
just went to
based.
like
Yeah.
straight up something more
like
racist.
What do you call it? when you
Redskins is
skin them?
Yeah,
pretty
say
bad.
something more
Redskins-
racist.
Yeah, it's just like
example.
they're the
Redskins
scalpers
is
now.
pretty bad.
They're the scalpers.
The Blackhawks are like the only one that haven't had to change their name because theirs is like kind of chill.
Why is it chill?
It's backed by Native Americans.
They're like,
they-
no, it's cool though.
They're like, this one's chill.
Okay.
This one's okay.
Because
like,
I guess
Redskins
it
is like,
isn't being
okay,
like
man, that's-
your skin is red.
Yeah.
It's just like is a Blackhawk like a tribe?
I would assume.
Is that like the name of a tribe, or is it like are the chieftains
or like a
Blackhawks or
reference
something?
to Native Americans or something. I don't know. I know their logo isn't like super
It is
offensive,
in
not
a
like
Native
the
American.
Redskins,
It is a Native American.
where it's literally just like a red dude.
Yeah. Do you know about that conspiracy, Jack, in basketball of like one of the teams, like all the Native American players have died from drowning in their 30s?
Huh?
It's like 4 Native American players
In the
that were
NBA?
on an NBA team. They've all died from drowning in their 30s.
Oh shit! During World War I, the 333rd Machine Gun Battalion of the 86th Infantry Division was nicknamed. Oh, that's something else. Named in honor of Black Hawk, a leader of the Sauk and Fox tribes. So it's in honor of a specific Native American.
There's a Native American in the NBA right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
and they
it's
fought.
a girl.
Black Hawk was a guy
No.
that fought
There
in.
is a girl in
the War of
What are
1830.
you
I thought it
talking
was
about?
gonna say-
My grandpa was assassinated by the KKK, and Lyndon B. Johnson wrote his family a letter.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's a statue of him in, I want to say it's Mississippi. I just don't like going within like one state within Alabama.
IPPI. Yeah, I know. It's
Dude, Alabama's
Yeah,
fucking
Ethan has a
boring.
rich, or Etwanda has a rich family history.
Yeah. My other grandpa died on death row for murdering both of his parents with a hammer. That's real.
That's
One of my
awesome.
one of my relatives got arrested like kind of recently, like within a year.
For what?
That he just got like high as shit off of something, and then went on the side of the highway and started shooting at cars driving by.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Like with a
God.
rifle.
on that crocodile.
Damn.
I don't know. Like there were signs leading up
Would
to it.
you
It's
say
like,
that's
oh,
your
yeah,
most-
you know, we had to put him
I
in
thought you were gonna be
rehab.
like,
This
he
is
was
like
just,
a
he was
one-time
just like
incident.
screaming. He was doing
No, he
something.
was
No,
shooting
not
shit.
again. At random people. He was like, I like going playing Grand Theft Auto and doing that.
That- yeah, that is
like
ki-
I've
yeah.
never played the missions. I just do that in Grand Theft Auto for like 5 minutes and get bored.
Yeah, that's
So
the
your
only-
your cousin was like, yeah, I'm.
He's
I'm in
like
that.
50. He's like a 50.
Did he like? Is he like a veteran? Does he have like PTSD
I don't think
or
so.
something?
I think he's just crazy.
Damn. We gotta watch out for
Smoking
you.
that
Huh?
Can we get
wasp
him on the
spray.
podcast?
Yeah, he's
I have
huffing
some
gas.
questions.
Huffing
I
wasp
believe
spray.
he's in prison. I would hope
We
he's
can
not.
host
Yeah,
like a podcast
let's
in
call
prison.
in.
Do you think that's your most evil relative? Like what?
I have no idea.
There's probably
Jack is the
more
most evil relative.
I have an
No.
I have an insanely evil relative.
Yeah,
that's
you're
like
talking-
5
the one that,
generations
like,
back.
murdered a bunch of Native Americans.
Yeah,
no, but he
scalper.
did that. He was cool for doing that, right?
No.
What?
No, you said they
No.
like killed
No.
his wife, so he like had a vendetta against.
Yeah,
them.
So
but
he
he
just
just
killed
killed
random
innocent
people?
natives.
Oh, I thought you
no,
like
it wasn't.
killed like.
It wasn't revenge. It was just I see them, I kill them.
Oh,
What the?
I
it
thought you were
was-
saying
was
like it
because
was
they
it was
killed
like
his wife.
because
It was not-
isn't like
no,
the,
it's not a harrowing
It wasn't
story.
like the Cherokees or something, but like what was the tribe of Native Americans that just like killed people? They were like
There was-
nomadic and they ran around
There's
and
a
they
lot.
just
The
killed people.
Apaches, the Comanches. Those are the two big.
Like I
ones.
thought that was what you were saying. Like he hunted those.
No,
No, he
lived
just
in New
killed
York.
any of them. I think.
Oh,
The Apaches and Comanches are in Texas.
Damn. I think he.
No. Famously, most native tribes in the Midwest and like the East Coast are very nice and friendly
isn't
to
like
us.
Indiana's named after the Indiana tribe?
Yeah.
right?
Oh, and I think it's just named after. I think they just called it Indiana, but it's. I
Oh
don't know,
yeah,
it's probably
for
just
Indians, and then
yeah.
they were like, no, that's not.
Let's not
some. I don't know, something like that.
No, we're not from India,
we
bro.
did kick all of them out of Indiana. There were like at least 50 tribes or some shit. There was a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that live or that have lived around here for a long ass time are like pretty related to Native American tribes. Like I know I am.
Mhm.
Oh,
I know my grandpa was like at least 20% Cherokee.
dude, you could have probably
The
gotten
Cherokee
free college for that.
princess over here.
probably
Like for real.
probably
No, you would have.
I know in Oklahoma, if you're
probably have to
160
live on the
No, if-
plot.
on the reservation.
in
Yeah,
Oklahoma,
reservation.
if you're 164th like of an Oklahoma tribe, you just get college for free. Because Oklahoma was like all Native American land that we just fucking genocided.
Oh.
So they're like, hey, if you're part of that, like even 164th, you
Mhm.
just get it for free.
Jack is.
But
I don't know
aren't-
if it's for free, but it's like
Isn't
a huge
Oklahoma
amount.
like the dumbest state though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
it's
not
because
even
it's
that many
all the
people-
Hicks
No,
that killed all of
Alabama-
the Native Americans.
Yeah, I guess
I
that
thought
makes
Alabama was.
No,
Alabama's
they
second
have
worst.
Oklahoma
Oklahoma
is like
has
the
like
49th worst.
worst education.
Alabama is the-
Education.
Alabama's like the number.
I think they
one
also
one.
have like the worst literacy rate.
Yeah, they're
That's
like
insane.
and
How do you,
they're,
how
like,
can you not
super
read?
impoverished.
They all just fucking ride dirt bikes.
Yeah, they just
That's
ride
all I've
dirt
ever
bikes,
known
shoot
of
They
Oklahoma
hogs.
seem
for.
to be enjoying themselves. So
Oh, it's a beautiful state.
Not
I
a
drove
single
through the
blue voter
handle.
in
It
that
was
state.
really boring.
check out OKC.
Shout out to the Thunder.
Okay, so the
I
AI
like the
overview
Chargers,
told me
bro.
that I was stupid.
Shout out to Boston fans. Actually, I was gonna say Oklahoma City fans are probably the most racist, but
well,
it's got to
Jack.
be Boston fans.
Jack is quite racially ambiguous.
Jack is actually from Boston.
Yeah,
That's not
you can't
true.
really tell if he's from Boston or not. Because I mean, what's your race, Jack?
All of them.
Right. You wouldn't be able to tell
I don't see
by looking
color.
at him.
Jack,
Yeah.
what color are you?
Nothing.
Green.
I don't see it either.
True, we're all green on the inside, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Rips off skin, shows
Yeah,
goblin
it's like
skin.
it's the eggs. You know, it's like, oh, here's a brown egg, here's a white egg, and you
on
crack
the
it
inside,
open, they're both green.
both dead.
That was really sinister and pessimistic.
That was fucking
Would
evil.
you
I'm
like
really
green egg?
scared. I'm shaking.
Would you eat a green egg? With some
No,
ham.
I fucking would.
What
not.
about some ham?
when we did green eggs and ham? I literally was like, no, this is yuck. Why would I fucking eat that?
Yeah, I think I ate it and then I threw up in the bathroom.
Yeah, because I was like, they should not be green.
I did eat green salami. It was not supposed to be green.
Was that a normal?
wasn't for, like,
okay,
green eggs
so
and
you
ham,
got
it
like
was
moldy.
just-
That's
I was
stage
like I was
three
a
mold, bro.
carnivore when I was a kid because
That's stage 3 mold.
I fully believed I was a wolf. So I
remember that.
Right. So like I didn't want to. They were like, "Hey guys, who wants to eat caramel apples?" And I was like, "I can't." So I went into my backpack and I got like the 3-week-old salami that was in there, and it was green, and I ate it, and I got to go home.
And I
Obviously.
got to go home.
Can we talk about your wolf tribe, Ferris?
You got
Yeah.
the ham touch.
Yeah, we can. No, what did you call me?
Itwanda.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
Wait a minute, cut that out.
I just
Cut
not
that
even
out.
dead named you. Just
Yeah,
said
just-
a different,
just boop.
complete different name.
Yeah, who is that?
Who is that?
No, yeah, we could talk about the wolf tribe. We could talk about it. We can do a little pack howl at the end, and yeah.
Well,
What's the Q&A?
what
Q&A.
kind
Okay,
of wolf? What kind of wolf were you?
The cool one. I was like the
You
alpha.
didn't
do
no,
you
but it
still-
wasn't like gray wolves. red
Oh,
wolves.
I was a gray wolf.
do you still have the tail?
Which is the one?
I
That's
don't,
extinct?
but Michaela
Like all
does.
of
I
them?
literally went in
Oh,
her.
wow.
Didn't we extinct
Direwolf?
all of them?
What the-
Direwolf is
No,
the
they're
big one.
back.
Yeah, they're
Well, it's not
Back in
not
town.
technically. but
No, you got to watch the fucking Hank Green video, bro. Come on,
And we back.
stay woke.
Hank Green does an interesting thing where he has people like come in and just ask him stupid questions.
Yeah, I've been watching.
I
Yeah,
would love
because he's
that.
knowledgeable. I like that.
Yeah, he's smart. He Fault in Our Stars.
I think
that's us.
stupid
I
people
thought-
should do that.
No, that's John Green that did.
Oh
Fault in Our
wait, no.
Stars.
Then
Hank Green is the science one. John
I
Green's
didn't know
the
that.
writing one.
I actually
No, the-
never separated them in my head, and the
They're
entire
two
time
brothers
growing up
and
in
they're
school and watching those
completely-
videos, I was like,
They're
I can't
not
believe
completely-
this guy
I
wrote
swear
They
to
this
God,
like
the
book.
go
same
over
people-
different
I
things.
swear to God.
They're brothers in real life. John
Oh.
Green is John Green is the history
Oh,
one.
yeah, he
and
died in
he wrote the
2016.
books. And Hank Green is the science one. And he
I
has a
thought Hank
YouTube
Green wrote
channel
the
where he
book.
talks about science
Wow.
things.
But we only watched John Green in school. That was
Yeah,
like
because he was the
Yeah.
history one.
Okay.
Hank Green is the cooler one.
They do look similar because they are brothers.
that actually just blew my nuts.
True.
Yeah, John Green died in 2017.
He did not. Hank Green has cancer though.
Yeah, I know.
Is he? I thought he made it.
I
No,
don't know.
he
I mean,
has-
cancer doesn't really work like that. It doesn't just go away.
I guess it does.
Well,
it
How are
can't
people
come
gonna
out.
pass
It
school?
just like
no, he
stops
caught it. He caught it
growing.
early enough, but it's just that you can't. You have to take tests for it for the next.
Yeah,
4
like
years.
every doesn't like
4 more
people who
years?
have cancer and then it goes away. They like always die of cancer.
Well, they have
like
to
it's just
keep-
40 more years. Like it's just the cancer stopped and then it will
Sometimes
start
it
up
de-
again.
It depends
Because
on
like
the
the
type.
doctors are always like, well, it's not that it's gone. It's just
Well,
you've
they can also,
bought
like,
yourself more time.
Cut it out of you.
It depends on the type.
Yeah, if they can.
If it's like on your boobs,
Mhm.
Yeah.
cut off your boobs or like your balls.
Mhm.
But I
then
guess
it-
if
I
it's
think
like
it
in
can
your
still
liver, you're kind of
metastasize,
just
though.
cooked.
Yeah, you still have to get tests for the rest of your life, but if you get it early enough, it will just be gone forever in a lot of cases.
Okay.
My
So
mom's-
is that like if it gets like close to killing you?
Yeah,
and
if
then
it's
you
in
get
an
it-
important area, you're just
Yeah.
dead though. Like if
No.
it's in your bones, if it's on your heart, if it's in your brain.
My
in your
mom's
lungs.
boyfriend had throat cancer, and she broke up with him because that gave her the ick.
Let's go back to your wolf tribe.
Oh, anyway, yeah.
So
Q&A.
you're the alpha.
I was the alpha.
So there
Who
were
was your
there were
omega?
there were battles, right?
Oh,
There
yeah.
were
I
territorial battles.
I'm not gonna say names, but I gave a at the time close friend of mine a concussion by
On the bathroom sink, right?
on the bathroom
What
sink.
was the weapon
You
of
don't
choice?
remember this?
My
I
hands.
didn't know
You
you
don't-
were. I didn't know you were actually talking about real things.
Okay, I'm
oh
Yeah.
shit!
and I bashed her head into the sink 3 times because she invited me
Oh
to.
my
She
God.
invited me to battle, and I didn't want to, but I couldn't say no because I would
Yeah,
look
'cause
like
then
a
you'd be a
coward.
pussy.
Yeah, I didn't
Just
want to
bleep
look
out
like
the
a
name.
coward.
Keep all this in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
I didn't want to look like a coward, so I was like, okay, I'll fight. And then like
When was this? How old were you?
6th grade.
Yeah, it was 6th grade.
Yeah.
You were
I
there.
remember. No, I just remember hearing about it.
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit, this is nuts! This is what middle school's like, bro. This is awesome."
That was a good time. We were we both like had to agree that like we were in front of who was the dean at the time? Mr.
Gator.
Yeah, it was.
Done.
I thought you had like a third person there. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
the
keep
observer.
let's keep
We
this,
did.
this fight clean.
We did. There was so
The
many people in the
referee.
bathroom. There was so many people in the bathroom.
They were watching. Was it
Yeah.
recorded?
No.
Oh,
There was
I-
unfortunately
Well,
no proof
wolves
of this
don't have
event.
cameras.
Yeah.
True.
So that would
Didn't
ruin
you
the vibe.
get like suspended?
So almost, and that was the
She got
funny
her trust
thing.
card taken away.
I
Oh,
always
no.
always have my trust card taken away.
Wait, so was she a wolf too?
Yeah.
What was her like? Was she the beta? Or?
She was trying to be an alpha.
She was trying to be the alpha, but she just
Oh.
wasn't
She got
that
her
girl.
ass
fuck.
She just wasn't
yeah,
that
she,
girl.
she was
Were
an
you,
underling in the
Were you an
tribe.
alpha before that fight, or that solidified?
no,
no,
you
that
as the alpha?
solidified my
making?
position
Oh, fuck.
as the alpha,
That's kind of lit.
wasn't it? Honestly, the lore was really crazy.
Were you like a blue wolf, purple wolf?
Yeah. No, I
Green
was.
wolf.
I was all Black Wolf because I was emo and I listened to
You weren't a
21
goblin.
Pilots.
You weren't a goblin.
I was
Wolf?
Green Wolf. I was a Green Wolf and I had pointy ears, but like on the
Well,
side of my head.
right after bashing her head in, you listened to "I'm Not Okay" by Mike.
I listened to Heathens.
Teenagers by fucking. Who is it? What was that song that you used to like? Who was that by?
Black Parade.
Black Parade.
Chemical
No,
Teenagers,
Teenagers.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, My
Teenagers.
Chemical Romance. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
No, I was listening to Heathens. I
All
like
my
slow walked out of the
friends are
bathroom.
Heathens, take it slow. And like they're swarming around you, like trying to take you away, and you're just like,
No, you can't take me.
No,
you're, it's
Dude,
like
I
it's
had-
like in the movie when it gets slow mo and the guy gets caught for doing the crime, but he doesn't even care. He's just like,
Oh yeah, and then he
I-
drives
yeah,
through the
dude.
semi on his motorcycle. Is that what you're talking about?
what?
You've never seen the rest of that?
No, I'm
He-
not talking about anything in specific. I'm just.
There's a clip of a dude like riding a motorcycle, and then he spreads his arms.
Oh
as
yeah,
he,
that's
like,
in Sons of Anarchy.
as he veers into a fucking semi truck and dies.
No,
but they
I'm
don't
talking
show
about
it.
like he walks out of the building and then the cops swarm around him and he like doesn't even care. He's just like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but I won. I did the thing I needed to
did
do.
Shout out to Ryan Gosling.
So did
True.
the,
When
did
he
the girl
died.
recover
When he
after you
shot her.
bashed her head in? Yeah.
Oh,
No, she
wait,
dead
I
as
mean the
fuck.
girl?
I mean, she did have brain damage for. I mean, you remember?
Yeah, no.
She was a
she
horse.
was never really
wait,
the
no,
same
she
after that.
converted
She
to
had, like,
horse
a-
girl.
she had
Didn't
a-
She was the one who snitched because she
She
had a
narked 'cause
concussion.
she got her ass kicked.
Ooh.
She got a
So
sink-
basically, what
a sink
happened
dent in
was
her
Yeah,
head.
she had a fucking.
I got called into the dean's office, and apparently Lily, like, she had gone to the nurse like days later because her head was like really hurting. Like it was really.
They're like, yeah, there's some pieces of your skull in your
Yeah.
brain.
Why is
So-
there ceramic in your forehead?
She said that I just like went berserk and like bashed her head in the sink or something. So I had like got called to the dean. We both got called into the room, but
And
like
you had to
both
set
of our
the record
parents,
fucking straight.
both of our parents were a little physical, if you know what I mean. So we kind of had like this silent agreement that we're like, all right, we're gonna lie right now, and we were like, we were just playing. We were just like, what? Suspend us? We were just
No.
playing
She literally
around,
has,
and she
like,
fell.
Gauze around her forehead and there's blood.
She fell into the sink because we were
Your
playing.
fell
knuckles
into
are
you
like
guys,
bloody.
you guys were playing Ring Around the Rosie, and she just fucking tripped and like
Yeah.
slammed her head on the sink. I don't know how that happened.
It really like it was not that serious. I did not know. Yeah, so
What
she
type-
hit her head and she
yeah.
just kind of misremembered the events, but like that's not what happened.
So she was like, yeah, she beat the fuck out of me in there.
And then as soon as we get into the
as
dean's
soon as
office-
you got in there, like,
No, actually, no, she didn't.
It was when
That's not what
suspension
happened.
got
we
brought
were
up
playing actually.
because she was gonna get in trouble because she was the one who challenged me to the fight.
well, you've been suspended before.
No.
Yeah,
That was her first
well,
offense.
Ethan did.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do.
Oh yeah, for
I just I don't like
going
thinking
on-
about those memories.
Going off.
Shout out to Derek. Well, Derek's never been in anything.
I don't think he wants
Shout
to.
out.
He's been
I
mentioned.
mean, he repo. He's in the
Yeah.
repo clip.
Oh yeah, he's in the repo clip. Or no, that wasn't repo. It was content.
Content
warning.
warning.
But yeah, no, Derek posts videos.
Shout out Derek.
Shout out Derek.
Shout out.
What's his?
throw
What
up his YouTube
Thompson?
channel.
123
Thompson FPS.
FPS.
Yeah, him and Ethan got into a fight. I guess we. have we
Wow.
talked about
Do
it
you want
before?
us to plug your TikTok or something? In
Oh,
the
in elementary
No.
school?
description.
No,
No.
Definitely
Oh, yeah,
not.
middle school.
You don't want to have the Freaka Loonies name on this?
It already is. I already like mentioned myself on my Patreon. I was like, yeah,
Subscribe to
subscribe to my
Goblin Soup.
Patreon. Subscribe to the Goblin Soup Patreon at Freakaloonies. That's where the rest of the Arch video is.
Yeah.
What if you do get canceled? They find this.
For what?
The,
At that
the
point,
high Q Twitter finds
at
this
that
and they
point,
read.
I would
The
be
high
really
Q
disappointed
Twitter?
in all
What
of
is
you
that?
guys.
She's in like a anime like yaoi
Would
thing.
they not
on
like
I'm not. It's
Twitter.
not a yaoi thing, Nathan. I'm not a I'm not a yaoi lover. Okay, I'm not a yaoist.
It kind of is.
No, it's not. I never draw gay
Is it like
people.
soft yaoi?
No, I
Yeah, they
never.
play like basketball or something.
No,
There's no such thing
there's
as
no
soft
yaoi
yaoi.
in there's no
Yaoi
yaoi
is
in
just-
Haikyuu.
Yaoi is just.
Oh
Boy
come
love.
on!
There's no yes,
Didn't you
guys.
literally say you got into an
It's like-
argument with someone who was a pedophile from the community?
We can't talk about that one.
Well, listen, anime has a few stragglers here and there. It doesn't matter what show you're
A
watching.
little
Nathan.
more than a few.
A little more than. a
If it's
few.
about high
Haikyuu.
school boys,
Oh,
if it's just
camera.
high school boys, maybe.
The reason why I liked Haikyuu was because it was like the one where it was like there was no fan service, no sexual tension. Like it was literally just vibes, and it was
Except
really good
the
and nostalgic.
fans still.
Well, the time skip was a little crazy, because they got Osamu
got
Miya
aged up.
ripping his shirt off in the time
Then
skip.
they started doing the thirst.
Yeah, they
Thirst
started
traps.
slutting him out.
I guess I've never seen Haikyuu. I just
It's
figured
really
it was like
good.
Kuroko no no Basket.
I've never seen Kuroko no Basket,
Oh, because
but
that
I
one
really
is
want to.
yaoi as fuck.
Oh, what really?
Yeah, but it's
What's
like
the
soft
other? What's
yaoi.
the other one? Not Kuroko no Basket, but the other basketball one.
Slam dunk.
Slam Dunk. I want to see Slam Dunk.
I fucking love. Okay.
I fucking love LeBron James.
You want to watch a good basketball anime? Just watch basketball.
Watch-
There's fucking
2K.
There's like already 80 seasons of basketball out that you can just watch right now if you want.
Yeah, but you don't get to see
I
them fucking
normally-
close up, sweaty, talking into the microphone with their deepest
What
fears.
they
and
do at halftime, like every once in a while, they'll have them mic
No,
up.
but are they
Yeah,
mic'd
they-
up at all times?
they-
Can you hear their thoughts?
They have.
Do they
Sometimes
I'm
they mic
on-
up the players,
They never kiss though.
like while they're playing.
They're all
I'm
straight as hell.
subscribed to LeBron's Patreon, so I do get the LeBron ASMR videos that he does
Pookie
post.
Bear.
Yeah, so I get that. I don't really need to watch the basketball itself because
LeBron-
that's like kind of what I am there
LeBron
for
did
anyway.
have a podcast for a while.
What was it called?
Yeah.
The King
I
Cast.
don't remember. It was him and another basketball player, and now
That
that,
would be the
basketball
name of
player
it.
is the coach of the league.
I was featured on it at one point.
So they stopped doing it because they're like, oh,
Back in
fuck,
my
we actually
Ethan
have to do
days.
our jobs now. Because the other basketball player didn't have a job because he retired. He's
Mhm.
like 40-something. But now he's a coach.
I mean, anyone can make time for podcasts. Is literally the.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
just an hour. Of
Yeah,
your
but
time.
he's like deranged. Like this guy is a psychopath when it comes to basketball. So
Mm.
if when he was playing, he didn't do anything but basketball, and now that he's a coach,
And then he was
doesn't
just
do
like,
anything
eh.
but basketball.
Oh.
Like he'll just sit there and fucking scheme.
I mean, I respect that. Honestly, if you can find your thing that you just love forever,
yeah,
do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
and that's why I'm a professional. I'm not gonna say the goon word.
yeah, we artists.
You are a goon artist. You are a
Allegedly.
alleged gooner artist.
Aren't you a
That's
light
how you
goon artist,
paid
though?
for rent in our apartment the first 2 months. Was
That's wrong. I sold feet pics.
that too?
Yeah, wait, didn't somebody ask to like buy your socks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. He
I
like made
actually
you.
bought
He picked.
these-
He was like, "Can I see your wardrobe to pick
I
out the
bought
socks?"
these specific socks for
Blur
that
this
whole
out.
thing.
Blur this
'cause-
out. I don't-
Or yeah, don't show my dogs in here.
I guess
But-
they're gonna be in it regardless, but specifically when you're showing.
Yeah, let me thumbnail. No, I actually, because he like mismatched socks. Apparently, he messaged Michaela too. Michaela's like, I got like weird messages from this guy who's like, can you please do
Is it
mismatched
someone
socks? And I was
we
like, no
know?
way.
It's
it's gotta be.
No, it was
it's
somebody. we
literally
knew,
Jack.
right? No,
It's-
it was not me.
It's definitely
That's why you're the
Jack.
swamp goblin, bro.
Jack loves swampy toes.
Please get them all sweaty and hairy
Please,
first.
please,
It's
please.
Dustin Dial.
Don't shave them. Don't shave
Don't
them for a
shave.
few months. Please don't shave your
No
toes.
washing.
That'd be fucking crazy, dude.
I actually did check where it was coming from, and it did say this location. So
Bro
this
didn't have
exact location.
this
you not
exact
change-
location.
Imagine
Yeah.
asking
Gauge.
your-
Sweating.
Oh my.
Can you wear the same socks for a week and then mail them to me? Didn't he ask you to wear them for like a day and then mail them?
No, that would be really funny though if you did.
It's like some
How
weird
much?
shit.
How much would it have had to have been?
$5.
Really?
The demand.
That's crazy.
No, I'm kidding. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Realistically,
That's a lie.
I was gonna say like 200.
Yeah, I'd send my sweaty socks to me for like $250.
I would send my sweaty socks for $50.
That's nuts. Because you
No,
gotta pay for postage.
you guys
You
put
gotta
up-
pay for postage
put up
too.
their
That's
fucking
like
Instagram.
$2
You guys,
off for
you
the
guys don't
stamps.
understand. See, you guys have feet inflation in your head. You guys think that the market is like way more like expensive than it actually.
Well, you gotta market yourself. You gotta like. You
That
gotta.
was crazy.
Yeah, you gotta market
No,
yourself.
but I
Post it
feel
on
like
the
if
IG
someone is
every day.
coming to you with feet pics, they want you specifically to give them feet pics. So it's you are the only one in the market. They only want
no,
your
they're
feet.
what if-
coming to
what if-
Michaela,
What
and
if she's like the 20th person?
I am like the
guess.
20th person. They'd be messaging all my friends. They messaged.
Freakosaurus.
Blur this out. Too. They messaged, and they messaged. And they messaged a bunch of other people, and I also started giving him my friend's Instagram because they kind of wanted to be put like they were
They
like,
wanted
to
he's,
make
some
he's
money.
a really nice
bro,
They're
put
guy.
like,
me
this
on,
is
put
a
me on.
money making opportunity. I'm a
Was he
businesswoman.
polite? Was he like?
Yeah, he's a really.
Excuse
He
me,
always
ma'am,
asks
may I-
how he always asks how my day is.
Does he have a?
He never pushes my boundaries. You know, I'm like no raw feet, just the socks. You know, like I don't
He
want.
pulls up. He's like, "Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Yeah, he's like,
Can I please get like some sweaty feet pics?
yeah, he's like,
some
how are
sweaty
you
socks?"
financially right now?
Are you in need of help?
You in need of any help?
What's
He-
a pseudonym?
What if it was?
Yeah,
What was
let's
his
let.
name?
That would be nuts.
I could see it because like rich.
I don't. He changes it because he keeps changing his account to like message me. But
Oh.
every time it's like a
It's the
different
same guy, you
identity.
know?
It's a different identity, but it's like it's obviously the same person. I just address him as the same person, and he doesn't say anything about it because at one point it was like he was a woman, and it's like he had like his profile picture was like just like a spam, like it was like spam, like ham. Like
he,
a
he
can
just
of
looked
Spam.
up woman and took that picture.
No, it was just a can of spam,
Oh.
and it was like she, her.
Wait,
in the
I've
bio.
seen that one.
Really?
I've seen that in like my recommended followers.
Yeah, because we're
Yeah,
we're
follow.
mutuals.
Follow.
I did not want to
Follow, bro. Follow.
Yeah. Jack, get your money.
Jack, get your money
if
up.
If you get us to 1 million views on this video, I won't have to sell my feet. Please
Yeah.
do it.
Etwanda won't have to sell
Please.
feet pics anymore to fund the Goblin Soup.
Go to
podcast.
www.patreon.com/goblinsoup to give us money.
Yeah.
Give us money.
Can we put up a Venmo link? Fuck.
I think
Buy
yeah.
my coffee.
Yeah, put
Give us
my
a
Venmo
Ko-fi.
up. I
Buy
think
me
my
a coffee,
Venmo's
guys.
literally my name, so don't do that.
I think mine is like. What is
I'm
it?
pretty sure yours is your name too.
No, mine is something nasty.
Actually, no, I don't think.
All
mine
right,
is.
everyone, let's exchange our Cash Apps and Venmos.
Just just scan.
Cash App
wait.
me.
Yeah,
Hold
just
on.
scan this.
Come
I
on.
love seeing my sister's like Venmo transactions. It's just like emojis like wine and burger.
Yeah, I can see when my dad
Oh.
pays for weed.
I didn't know that my mom could see
Yeah,
my
I-
transactions.
It'll be like gas emoji and like $120 sent to like Dank Gits.
No, dude, he's filling my shit. He's filling
I-
my tank.
I didn't know my mom could see my my cash transactions like through
Whoa.
like Cash App and Venmo, and every time I would send someone money, I'd be like, "Thanks for the delicious oily feet pics. They were so good, Jesse."
That's what I always do
They pay-
with like Mason.
What do you
Let me
do?
pull up mine. I'll just say like
I
something
just send the
vile.
3 molester moons.
He does always send the molester moons.
Do you think some? Oh my God, yeah, that is definitely true.
What?
Probably a lot of people don't know what molester moon is.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Woke
put it up
media.
so I don't look like a weirdo. Just
Woke,
flash
Yeah.
it for a
woke
second.
media.
No,
I
but just,
remember-
like the smosh. Like I'm sure a lot of people don't know what a lot of the smoshes are.
Yeah.
Like the fucking shit. What was it called? Where it was like a fake anime in real life, and there was like 8 episodes. I remember that one.
That was
Can
Because
we
like
do
the
that?
thumbnail, the thumbnail had like boobs on it, and I would click on
That
it
was
all
a
the time, and I'd
Smosh
be like,
thing?
"Oh wait, it was never mind."
That was Smosh?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
they had like a bunch of different types of shows on their YouTube channel.
The one time my
It was like
dad-
right before they
Yeah.
got bought out, or maybe
the
when
one
they
time my
did.
parents ever went through my browsing history, my dad saw Molester Moon, and I was like, "Oh no!" And then I was like, "It's a funny video, I swear." And then we watched it together, and he liked it, so it's fine.
Wow.
My mom got really pissed off at me because we used to have a computer that was like dog shit. The only things it could run was Roblox and YouTube. And eventually it got so like beat up that it couldn't even play Roblox anymore. So I would just
only watch YouTube.
I'd sit there and watch YouTube for like 5 hours every day. And I put
That's
up
what I do still.
a fucking vintage beef Minecraft video, and he made a pool, and at the bottom of the pool he put a beef, but it was like it wasn't like the Minecraft beef. Like he made it out of blocks,
Oh,
and it looked like what is it called? The T-bone steak.
okay.
And he's like, everyone's in the comments saying it looks like a fucking penis. It's not a penis. And that like blared over the speakers, and I was like, what the fuck are you watching? She got really upset. So I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube for a few days.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube. I had to like hide it.
Yeah, what is
until,
the
like,
worst
6th grade,
thing
'cause
that
I-
your parents caught you guys besides just like straight up porn? Like, what is the weirdest?
My
thing
mom
your
did
parents,
not
like,
catch
I've
me
never
watching
been
straight
caught
up porn.
jorking my
I've also
shit.
never
I mean, I've been
Yeah.
caught jorking my shit for sure, but like not like dick out. It's like they see me move up the covers and like turn off the phone. And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I've only ever had that happen once, and Gage didn't realize. At
That's
all.
funny.
Like
That's
I was
funny.
sitting there zerking my shit in like the dark.
I think I walked in on Lucas like a week ago. I like knocked and I waited like 15 seconds and I was like, "Lucas, are you in there?" And then I opened it and he's there and he has like the blanket over him and he's like, "Get out." And I'm like, "Oh no, I have a present for you." And I was like, "Wait a minute, I'm sorry."
wow.
I could see him just acting like that though.
Yeah, I really didn't know. Like I left
Yeah.
and I was like, "Okay, wait, was he actually zerking it or is he just moody?"
Yeah, I was sitting there zerking it with and then I pulled the blanket up as soon as Gage went, and and he's like, "Can you send me money for pizza? I'll go pick it up." And I was like, "Sure, okay, that's a good okay." That was about
My
it.
mom-
You ever been caught jerking off, Rudy?
I was going to say, have
No.
you ever caught Tommy?
I don't think so.
I think I've caught Cole.
I wouldn't remember something like that though.
Yeah. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I have,
Because if
but I
it's
can't
my
remember the
brother, it's
moment
just
in
like,
which
oh,
it-
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked in. This was
Actually,
terrifying.
never mind. I won't tell that.
I was coming home. I was gonna get like after work. I was gonna get changed and then go to Michaela's,
Mhm.
and I wanted to go see the cat. And so Gage's door was like cracked open because he had the cat in there. That usually means the cat's in there. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go check the cat. And I opened the door. His girlfriend's just laying there with her boobs out, eating a Blizzard.
That's
we locked eyes
love
for a
her.
second. We locked eyes for a second. I was like, oh. It took me like a solid 3 seconds for both of us to realize what was going on.
that's awesome.
And she's like, "What
That's
the
funny.
fuck?" And she pulled the blanket over, and I was like, "Sorry," and I ran away.
That's fine.
And then I didn't say anything to her for like a week, and then she laughed about it.
Okay.
So she wasn't like upset. Traumatizing moment though. This happened like a month ago.
This was yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
What do you guys think I should do?
Should I kill myself?
Am I the
yeah, we went to
asshole?
a Bulls game like a week later.
Am I overreacting? That's what I see all the time on my Reddit. I don't see "Am I the asshole?" I say "Am I overreacting?"
My son went outside, so I beat the ever living
No,
shit out
but
of
it's
him.
actually really sad. Like I'm kind of pissed that Reddit does this, but it's the same thing as Twitter, where it's like when you open the app, it won't show you any of the things you're following. It's just like the most trending stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why. I
And
never
like I'll
look at
see the
that.
post and it's like, "Am I overreacting? My boyfriend's been beating me for 5 months, and I'm trying to leave him, and he's saying he's gonna kill himself. Should I go back to him?"
Yeah.
It's like, no,
Duh.
you gotta get out, bro.
The good advice from the
It'll
Goblin
literally be
Soup
like,
podcast.
"Am I overreacting? My boyfriend gave me 3 black eyes and pushed me down the stairs, but he said he's sad because I went to my mom's house."
Should I go back? Listen, to all the women out there that get abused by their boyfriends and are thinking, "Oh, well, maybe I should just give it up."
Never
Keep
leave.
going.
Keep
Yeah.
He
going.
will change.
Yeah.
Think about what
Abate.
Jesus would do. Divorce is the same as going to hell. So
Exactly.
What did a
Make it
wise
work.
man once say about gambling? You know that the picture with the pickaxe.
Yeah,
You're so
Just
close
keep-
to the diamonds.
just- yeah.
He's like, oh,
Keep
he's
hitting.
walking away.
Start
Diamonds are right there,
hitting
buddy.
back.
Keep
The
Once
best-
you find his diamonds,
The best
steal them.
relationship of your life is just a few more
Punches
black
away.
eyes away.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
A few more broken arms.
And that's the wisdom
trips
you
down
can
the
get in
stairs.
Goblin Soup. Shit like that.
Shit like that. Subscribe for more.
Sub, like,
More life advice on the
comment.
Patreon.
Right there. YouTube
hit
short
the
right
bell. Hit.
there. Comment.
We should put some like music over that. And
Comment
it's gonna
how
end up on
many-
like a TikTok clip, but
Yeah.
it's like inspiring music behind
Yeah.
it.
Comment how many
That'll
black
be
eyes
my.
your
That'll be
boyfriend's
my.
giving you.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
Post
put that on,
to be like, I was on a famous podcast, guys.
and it's just me talking about you should stay with your abusive boyfriend, and I'll I'll put that to I'll blast that to my 300,000
Yeah.
followers.
Hey guys, I've been a real big fan of Goblin Soup for a long time, and they decided to have me on. Check it out.
They flew me out for $7,000.
I had to give them $7,000.
Yeah.
yeah.
For
And
the
that's
sex
how-
change.
If you want to be on the podcast too, you just got to pay $7,000.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Small
would you?
fee.
That'd be fine. If somebody paid us $7,000, I'd be like, fuck it, whatever.
How much is that? Just
That's not
split
even a
among
fuck it,
4
whatever.
people?
That's like a.
What do we have to give some
So
to
a lot.
Mason
No.
No.
or Aiden?
No.
I think Aiden deserves a buck or two.
Would we only
Aiden-
spend it on Goblin Soup, or is it just like, we
Yeah,
all
I
just
would.
get it?
I would like to. If
I mean, you
people were
can
throwing
spend your-
7 bands at us to be on,
Or
Goblin
yeah, we
Soup-
could do it like we spend 3,000 on Goblin Soup, and then each of us get 1,000.
Mm.
True.
See, we've already made the plan. We're already cool.
All
with
right,
it.
so
give
send
us
us
$7,000.
Listen, if you give us $7,000, this will be better.
Yeah.
So it's you. You're the problem. Send us money.
Ew.
We're
I
little
have
piggy
blisters.
Ew.
Swinging the axe.
That's
For being
cool.
so
I don't have a
strong.
single blister.
Yeah, well, you weren't
I
doing
have
it for
blister
fucking
right
3
now.
hours before everyone got there.
Not my problem.
What were you?
I was at work. I was getting that money.
I was preserving that money by not buying firewood and instead.
Oh yeah, well
splitting
I
it
was
with an
going.
axe.
I was getting that money by selling.
Do you have like?
pizza.
Do you have a spot on your hand that's just calluses? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like all here.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
that,
from
but
lifting weights.
since I've been a janitor for like 5 years, this
holding the
this
mop.
part of my thumb is just a rock hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of mine are just
Wait, so is
where you
mine.
grip the bar.
Do you guys have your pencil bump?
Oh no, I was talking
No.
about here.
I have a pencil bump.
Oh, not bad, but feel this-
so I
this
think I
guy,
might
though.
have a bump here
My God.
because I would.
Your
right now.
finger
mine's
is
fine.
like, I don't know if it's supposed to wait, where it's like this. This finger is like this. Is that how you hold your pencil in between this finger?
No.
Oh,
I
wait,
hold-
my
I
finger's
used to
like
hold
that.
it like this. I hold it like this now.
What?
I hold it like this.
Oh,
now.
show that up to the camera. That's crazy.
I used
You
to
hold
do
your
this.
pencil like, you hold
I-
your pencil like this.
Like a psycho. What the fuck?
2 fingers.
Yeah, that's how
You are a
That's how
goblin.
you're supposed to
And
do
then
it.
do you use
This
this
is what
one
I
to
mean.
balance it. or-
Yeah.
I need to grab a pencil.
That's
Actually,
literally
let me
what
just
you're
grab
supposed to
That-
fucking do.
That's
No.
also how I hold a pencil.
That is like this. Like I'm holding a pencil.
Oh, I
That's
thought you
normal.
meant Nathan.
Like,
you
yeah,
were like this.
Yeah, the way you were doing it was
Yeah,
like
because you
this.
hold it right fucking here. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you use that other finger to support it. You were just
Listen,
doing,
it was
you
just
were
confusing.
doing
Okay, we
this.
had a misunderstanding.
And I'm saying I used to do it like this.
Yeah, that's
but
psycho.
I do
that's
it like this
psychotic.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just because I didn't know how to hold it
2
properly.
fingers is
I liked
too
it
much.
better.
You know, that might hurt.
It did. It hurt this part really bad.
It's
I hated
irresponsible.
writing. because I put so much pressure with 2 fingers.
He's writing so hard. Too
I
many words.
Fucking was, dude.
I write so hard.
My writing is so hard. It goes so hard. I mean,
Do we do Goblin Soup poetry at 150 subscribers? What's our 150 subscriber?
Ethan J.O.I.
true.
That was so.
You
close
guys
to
wanna
the
see
job
that?
word. I got really.
I do.
Scared.
I want to do.
Really
You made the
scared.
same joke last night.
What did I?
Yes.
I don't remember anything.
I brought up the Ethan J.O.I. and you're like, dude, that's so close to the J word.
and
Please
you
don't
did
say
it
that."
again. And you did it again. You're intentionally trying to trigger me.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, dude.
Nathan, you were even worse. You said the J word like 8 times.
Get a job. A part-time job.
A
A
full-time
full-time job.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
I'm shaking.
A hand job.
That was disgusting.
That was pretty
That
funny.
was
It was
disgusting.
pretty funny, I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Put him
Okay.
up there.
Nope. Nope.
Wasn't he in it? In one of the podcasts?
Yeah, he was in the one that we did in the garage.
the other one.
Aiden?
No, my fucking senior picture
Oh.
for the lawn. My brother didn't get a picture. It's back.
Oh, I was looking at me. I was looking at that earlier. It was like kind of sinister.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Jack, when are you going to go on that motorcycle?
Yeah.
True.
I don't know how to drive a motorcycle. That thing weighs too much.
To ride?
Like if it fell over, my dad would not be able to pick that shit up.
No.
It's like fucking 600 pounds.
That it does look
I could
really
bench
big.
that. Ever since
Why does
the
it have
sex
all the
change,
shit
I
on
got,
the
like,
top of it?
insane strain.
What do you mean? Like the bags?
No.
What are you talking
I
about?
mean like the
the
speedometer
shield?
and all of the the shield.
That's just a Harley
badass.
thing.
Oh. I thought
Well,
it was
some
just
other
you
motorcycles
just get
have
the
that.
fucking hog.
That's
bro.
like the time machine.
That's like the cop thing.
That's optional.
it's just a.
Yeah, get it
preference.
with none, bro.
Nah,
You're
I like
gonna die
all
in
If
the
I ever
motorcycle.
got one, I'd
You're gonna
get one
die
without
in it anyways.
I don't.
Well, no, it's like a windshield.
Harleys are my least favorite motorcycles.
Yeah, I wouldn't
honestly.
get a Harley. I saw a Honda
like
motorcycle
Suzuki's.
that looked really cool.
Yeah, I like Suzuki's a lot.
I
like
like
crotch
the
rockets.
the Keanu Reeves motorcycles, but those
I
are
don't know
like
what that is.
so expensive.
Or a choppa, just like with the 10-foot front
10 foot.
wheel.
Yeah, get
You
a
gotta
fucking
how
boss.
bikers-
Wario
Oh, I
bike.
saw one of
Bikers
those
are
the other
steady.
day.
Yeah, the Wario bike.
Too cool.
That's
There's a
fucking
guy in
awesome.
Gary that has a choppa, and like the poles are legit like 5 feet. It goes out so far. It's
When
awesome.
I
That's
was in
awesome.
the
That
dorm,
cannot be
awesome.
safe.
when I was in the
No.
dorm and lived on campus, there was a guy who had a fucking badass motorcycle, and he would dress up as Jason, and he would fucking like blare metal music,
Like
and
Like
he would just like
Voorhees?
go across.
Yeah,
Yes,
Jason
Jason
Voorhees.
Voorhees, and he
Okay.
would like go around the circle of campus, just
That's
like
terrible.
fucking looking
That's
badass.
Really cool.
There-
It was his fucking hog was loud as shit, but it was like
I
oh,
love
no, that guy's
people who
cool.
are unapologetically themselves in that way.
Yeah.
I
He was,
think
he was
it
in
would
like
be
full
sick-
cosplay. He had like chains all around him too and
Wow.
It'd be sick
bro.
to like dress up like a biker, like fucking leather jacket, helmet with spikes and shit, and then drive like a Vespa.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, get a fucking moped.
Yeah. I was so
No, go on a
upset 'cause
hoverboard.
Somebody like across the street was selling a like baby blue Vespa for
Oh.
like $4,000. I should have bought it. That would have
Should've.
been
Yeah.
That would have been badass. You would have had to get a license, right?
Yeah, yeah, motorcycle license.
There was a guy who came to my house. He came to my house like every day for a week, and it was because he was like spraying for bugs. He was like, "Hey, your neighbors are buying this. Like, do you want us to sign you up too?" He had a fucking hoverboard. He was going around on a hoverboard.
That's awesome.
And it had like the logo of the company on it too. Like they gave it to him to go around.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Or he probably like. Oh no.
It was like
company probably
a
gave it to him.
bigger thing. It was like kind of like a Segway because like it had like
Oh, like to the
stuff
knees?
up
It had
to
the
like
thing
his
to the knees.
shins, but
Yeah.
there was no like thing he could hold on to or anything.
was it
Right.
was it the one wheel? Like,
I don't know. if it had
No,
one
it
or
was like
two.
a
The s-
hoverboard with the 2 wheels, but like Segway
Oh, the
up
2
to
wheels.
the knees.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Huh.
it was strange, but he was like, "Hey, we're
Fucks.
spraying for bugs." I was like, I don't.
Can you walk?
Thank you,
I
strange
don't own the
messenger.
house, so. And then I like saw him go away on it. I was like, "No fucking way."
Yeah, you saw him go. Okay, man.
Because like I just went to the door and I was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, like I don't own the house, so I can't really make a call like that." He was like, "Okay, well, have a nice day. Here's my card."
Some
whatever.
dude did that when I was delivering pizza. Like he answered the door on a fucking hoverboard, and I didn't
Whoa.
see it at first because it's at the fucking floor.
Yeah,
And he just grabbed the pizza and like 0 point turned around. I was like,
you
what
like
the
hear
fuck?
it, you hear it go. And
No,
you're
I
like,
didn't hear it. I just saw him like, like he didn't move his legs. And I was like, what? This dude's like, like levitating
He's a
or some
vampire.
shit. I want your blood. Give me the pizza.
What is that, bro? You keep fidgeting.
This?
Your fidget.
Whoa,
Oh.
it's my fidget.
This is the thing I use to measure my penis.
That's why it's like 2 inches.
Owned.
Guys, it's actually huge. This would hurt.
I love doing that joke at work. Like, I kind of fuck up. I'm a cook. But sometimes I'll do like I'll make too little fries, and I'm like, no, that's average. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's way too big. Actually,
Coworkers love
they're
that
like,
shit.
no, that piece of chicken is too fucking small. You gotta do a larger breast than that. I'm like, no, it's actually fucking average, dude. Actually, she said it was perfectly. She said it was actually too hard. It was too big. I couldn't put it in.
Yeah.
So.
Coworkers eat that shit up, and then they play Suicide Boys over the speaker.
Yes, literally yes. But I love when my audience laughs. So
True. There's a guy at work.
my coworkers are awesome though.
Yeah, I feel like Domino's. Well, my people at my job.
Pizza Hut.
Wouldn't you guys have like an entire thing about the Domino's, about your working at Domino's? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't
last
you literally
video?
already
Last one.
We
reveal
had like
it?
a whole story time.
We didn't say Domino's.
You did.
I guess we did. Okay,
Yeah, you
whatever. then.
did.
Fuck it. I don't know. Domino's breeds like weird people.
Yeah.
They aren't
Or
like,
it's just you are in a small town and it's a job that needs no
No,
experience.
I
no,
like
I
to
just
say
mean
that
like
everything-
the people's personalities
Yeah.
are like. Because when I worked at fucking.
All people are interesting. Some people are just
Some
more
people
open
are
about
really
how
boring.
interesting they are. You got to dig with some people.
I guess.
But
I don't know,
everyone's
the-
interesting.
I don't know, man. At Pilot, there's just the most
I think a
Christian,
janitor
boring-
job is
That's
different.
an
though.
exception. Well,
Well,
I
at
yeah, I
gas
was about to say
station.
at my other job,
I work at a gas
Oh, yeah.
station.
at my other job, there were people that were like.
Yeah, I
pretty
guess once you
boring.
reach like a middle age, then it's kind of
Yeah, just like 40-year-old Christian woman from Alabama. All she loves is God and her kids. That's about it.
and she keeps coming on to you.
And if you don't say good morning to her, she get really upset at you. Like I have to fucking say hi to you every time I walk.
There was a
come to
lady
work.
that
But it is
lived in
polite to say
Kansas.
hello. I try to make an effort to say hello to all my coworkers when I come in.
I
Mhm.
don't do that shit. I hate pleasantries.
No, but it makes people like you, so that's why I do.
Yeah.
I only do it to
Especially if you use their name.
Yeah, I
People
just
eat that
I
shit up.
never interact with the people up front because I'm in the back by the
Yeah.
maintenance room. So it's like, what's the point?
I like to think every job experience that I had, like that's like the token experience for that entire franchise. So it's like,
yeah, your
Yeah.
Walmart.
yeah, when you
grooming
said that like
experience.
Domino's breeds weird people, it's like, no, I agree with that because whatever your job experience is, that's the entirety for all of Domino's then.
Exactly.
So my experience at Olive Garden and my experience at the overnight Walmart
Olive
shift,
Garden was fucking awesome.
Overnight.
Olive
wait,
Garden
you did
was
an overnight
awesome.
Walmart shift.
the worst experience of my life. It
I feel
actually,
like
She got groomed.
my 45-year-old manager asked me out,
How old were you?
18 freshly, because you had to be 18 to get the job. But yeah, that was
Fresh.
not
freshly.
freshly.
I don't like freshly.
What is overnight Walmart? Do you just
Like
like
you just
stock?
stock.
You just stock.
Stock.
Shit.
But
I've
we
seen-
were so
I've seen-
understaffed.
There's a dude on TikTok Live that does overnight at Walmart, but he's like a manager.
Yeah.
So he just drives around on like the fat people scooters.
Yeah,
and,
they
like,
don't.
yells at people.
They don't do anything. I had 4 team leads. They did nothing but try
Yeah.
and get with me or make me do stuff.
Yeah, but that guy's chill. He'd be like, "Hey, thank you for the Galaxy. Are you fucking stock those shelves? Hurry the fuck up."
That's how they be.
Yeah. I mean, he seems cool though.
I did really love the manager who tried to, because I thought he was just genuinely really cool. Because like I would be like, I
were you
really
like,
want to be in
I
aisle.
guess
Yeah.
I'll consider going over.
No, I made him a logo because he was like, "Can you make me a logo for my business?" I was like, "Yeah," because he said that he could put me in aisle 7 and 11, and that was like my favorite aisle. So I was like, anytime, because
That's the one
we
with
would
the Legos and the toys.
we would start off like in like our meeting room at the start of the day, and they would like list off who was like in the aisles, and I'd be like, "And we're gonna get Etwanda in aisle 7-11," and he would wink at me. Yes, and I'd be like,
What
You
were
know.
in those aisles?
sauce, mac and cheese, pasta. It was just the easiest.
It was the food.
It was just no. I only.
Well, what was
we
hard?
all worked in grocery. All of us. Like,
Oh.
What
only
was
worked.
difficult?
The amount? It was like the
Oh.
amount because it was like 4 pallets.
So like people don't buy a lot of sauce, so you didn't have to stock a lot.
No, okay. It was just like those types of things are easier to stock because it's
'Cause
like
they're not as heavy.
you rip it plastic versus ripping boxes. Like my fingers were always like bandaged, so it was just like it was like less painful to rip through the plastic than it was to like do that.
I like ripping boxes.
Yeah, I love the punch method with boxes.
I don't
bro.
do the
Oh, yeah.
punch.
Just
Well, I
fucking
can't do the punch method because I gotta like get bags out that are
Oh.
like sauces.
Well, I mean, I do that with the
no, I love
fries.
I love doing the push in and then you get the tape. You go. I was like, yeah, I like splitting the boxes like this, like a fucking new, like you grab a newborn
Yeah.
by the soft spot and
Yes,
do
yes,
this.
yes.
And he's like, remind me to never let you around my kids.
What a funny thing to say out of context. That I think we should just cut out the first part of what you said and then
Yeah.
just keep the other.
Talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you ripping a newborn.
never,
in half.
never. Stay away from my kids.
Stay away from my kids. There's a lot of people with kids at Domino's.
Ew.
I guess that's not.
Do they
That
bring them to
sucks
work
for
to like
them.
make them do like the labor and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, motherfucker, I'm bored.
You're the
Go-
manager,
go do
right?
Go
stuff.
stock the
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah,
All
and
the
you
managers.
make them do that.
Yeah. Like, hey, your kid's here.
You're like, please bring
Bring it
your
back.
kids to work.
Make some sauce, buddy.
Hey, so Brandon called off. We need another driver. You have an 8-year-old kid, right?
This is my first time driving.
Which
Can you reach the pedal?
Hey guys, today we're gonna be playing dominoes.
They said I get to meet the Noid finally.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I used to work at a Goodfellas when I was like 10 years old. No, I wasn't 10. I was 7. No, I was 8. I was like
The
8.
bar?
They had me wash dishes
Awesome.
That place
Did you
is
get money?
gone.
because my
isn't
mom
it?
was the bartender. I think it's gone.
I think it's gone.
But
You know
I would
what
always
I-
have to go there after school, and they would just have me in the kitchen washing dishes. I was like, this is awesome.
That's like literal child labor.
I would do anything for a Green River soda and some chicken nuggets, though, so it was fine.
Oh, so they were paying you. Okay, that's chill.
Yeah, yeah, I had. Oh, yeah, it was good. It was a good
Okay,
gig.
okay.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say I found out my aunt is awesome.
Really?
Like I've never really been close with my dad's side of the family, but my sister was talking to me and she was like, "Yeah, my friend just like got this job at this bar, and like I know that our Aunt Alicia has been working at that bar for a while." So she was like, "Yeah, like I know people that work there," and she was like, "Oh, who do you know?" And she was like, "Yeah, my Aunt Alicia works there," and she's like, "You know Alicia?" And my sister was like, "Yeah, that's my aunt. Like I love her. What's up with her?" And she's like, "Alicia beats the shit out of people for not coming into work."
That's awesome.
Like she,
That is awesome.
I think she's like the manager. Like I think my aunt is the manager, and she'll like go off.
I had
On
I
people.
had like the opposite. Well, I guess it's kind of similar. They brought up somebody that used to be a manager at Domino's, and they said her like first and last name. I was like, that sounds familiar. It was my ex stepsister, and they were talking about her. She's like, this. I was like, oh yeah, that's my stepsister. And they're like, this bitch is evil. She is like the worst human being on planet Earth, on par with.
Wow.
And
of
she's
being a
still your
manager.
stepsister at this point?
No.
Or, oh.
Oh, would you agree with them?
I don't know. I only ever saw her like
Oh.
5 collective times. I helped her.
Was she
move
nice?
to me? But apparently she was evil.
Apparently, she was the worst ever.
It sucks when
we
that
were- When we
happens.
were moving her, she had me unpack a box of books, and she had a 300 sex positions book.
Oh wow.
I was like 11, so I looked through the page. I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy fuck! How do people do
What?
this?"
You were like, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Do you apply your knowledge of that today?
I don't remember anything. I gotta buy that book
Memorize all 300.
for me and Nathan.
You gotta try
Yeah.
all 300.
Goblin. We could do
Yeah, you could
tutorial
come to
videos.
the
Goblin
yoga.
soup.
I could
I'm
come
not
to
going to
the
the swamp, but you could
We
come
could
to
do
the cave.
tutorial videos. Goblin soup.
That,
all the
wait,
positions.
that could be a double
That's on the
entendre.
Patreon.
Come in the cave. Are you
Wow.
talking like go into your cave, but also come
Okay.
into your cave, like your butt?
Yeah. Digging for dirt. Dirt digging.
Yeah.
Rearranging them.
Digging
goody
for
works.
gold.
That's when I eat corn.
My dad used to talk about, or he'd be like, "Oh, I'm dropping the kids off at the pool," whenever he's taking a shit, and he'd be like, "Oh, there's like people that fell out of a plane in the corner of the life vest and they're drowning."
Oh, you know what I've
He got really in depth about it.
really enjoyed starting to say anytime I gotta take a piece, I gotta go fry some chicken.
It's time to
They call me Heisenberger.
Eisenberger.
I
Would you-
don't call him. Me and Julie are watching Breaking Bad, and I
Mhm.
just refer to him as Heisenberger all the fucking time. I'm just like, oh shit,
I'm
he's
on-
going Heisenberger mode.
What part are you on? Because
We're like on the. We're about to be on the last season, I think.
Okay, me and Katrina are on. We have like 6 episodes left.
Damn.
She cringes at like when Walter.
She's
is
seen it
doing
a
his-
million times before.
Oh
though.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I can't like when Walter is doing his hard ass shit. It doesn't.
He is kind of cringe.
It's like only a little cringe, but his performance is so good that it.
No,
kinda,
like I
it
think it's
defeats
kind of
it.
meant to be like that. But it's also
Yeah.
like you're cringing because it's like, no, we know this guy isn't like that or supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
he's trying to act hard, which is cringy.
Etwana,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
I have not actually. I was gonna say I've never seen Breaking Bad. I've seen like so many clips from it, but I've never actually
you've
seen a
seen him on
single
TikTok.
episode. Yeah, I have actually.
He goes,
Not that
I
good.
am the one who knocks.
Yeah, that's what he
And then
says.
he blows up the building.
That's what he
He
does.
goes,
When are we gonna
You're
do?
gonna pay me money to go sell.
Marie was right
Goblin
all
Meth
along.
Cave
That's what I realized
tour.
watching.
Oh, the camera shut off.
Died. Well, Goblin
Goblin-
Soup,
dark.
that's the end of the episode. My cave lights turned off.
Oops.
It'll just
We used all the power in the house.
You guys should open it.
Well,
and
it's still
then-
recording the
oh,
audio.
Shit. Okay. All right. You guys should. Okay. Idea. Cut this out.
Okay.
Cut this out. Idea. You should like turn the camera back on, and it's Ethan's there, and it's like just act like everything's
Like a
normal.
jump scare with like a
don't,
little jump
Don't
scare
post
sound
this until
Yeah,
Ethan
just
comes back.
Photoshop Ethan there.
Yeah.
Or no, can
AI
you
is
just-
voice. Hello, guys. It's
Hello.
me, Ethan. I am a man again.
Have Ethan like slowly fade in from the black.
It's
That
because
way
we
all
were.
the-
It's because we were
Yeah.
talking about the
Yeah,
Cybertrucks.
the naked Ethan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Can we get? You know, I had to pause and actually like. I was
Pause?
a little taken aback.
Show us your paws.
Yeah, I already did. I was taken aback by the Ethan photos from our apartment when he was in my clothes.
When he was fucking
were taken
eating,
aback by them?
devouring.
because he literally the arch was kind of crazy on the.
It
picture.
was.
I literally had to pause. I was like, no. I paused and rewind. I had to literally got out of my bed, and I was like,
Hold up. Pause. Rewind.
I was like, there's no way. I was like, this is actually like a crazy good
episode
picture.
was it featured on? The last podcast?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
What pictures did you use?
Just the picture of Ethan like with his foot up on the wall.
No, and it was the one that that was really good. It was you two were like.
Oh
facing
yeah,
each
I'm
other.
like yeah.
And then you looked real sassy on that one, but Ethan was, I mean, just serving. Like it was.
Dude, he's awesome.
I'm
He's
sorry, I
sexy.
was serving.
He's the
Yeah,
gayest
That was
motherfucker I know.
pre-surgery me.
Ethan's the gayest
Facts.
motherfucker I know, and I
This
love
is
it.
the picture I used. That one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The arch is nuts.
You got that bartender
Sir.
Yeah.
hip going on.
I'm kind of chilling.
You also
So
got the
are you
bartender.
getting the next sex change?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
That was me pre-surgery.
You
Addie,
look
Addie's
damn-
just gonna replace
Is
me.
it Jacqueline?
Yeah. That's the episode you do with Addie and not me.
Yeah.
Or Rudy. We can replace Rudy.
What are your gob girl names?
Girl Sonas.
Yeah, what's your girl zonas?
Jaqueline.
Yeah.
Rudonda.
Ruby.
Ruby.
That's
and then
beautiful.
Nathan, what's yours?
Just Nathan.
Yeah, I keep the name.
Nathan parentheses girl.
Nathan too? No, that's stupid.
Yeah, it was pretty
Natalie.
Nate Wanda.
It's like, oh no, yeah.
Rotwanda?
Rwanda.
I just
Rwanda.
kind of
God
feel
bless.
like you're leeching off of me.
Yeah, that was kind of the point.
Yeah.
Raquel? I can be Raquel.
Raquel.
Rachel.
Nah, Rachel's ass, bro. I would never name my kid Rachel.
Rochelle from
Left for Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Spitagoo. That's what she sounds like.
Spitagoo.
Bob.
Charger.
Bob.
Can you just have the charger like flash on
Charger.
screen for a second there?
That'll just be the end.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
still
we'll leave it
going.
like that,
the
goblins.
podcast is still going. How much are we cutting? Are you keeping any of this? Do we have to do an
Maybe.
outro?
Maybe.
Bye. Like, subscribe, comment.
Fap if you want.
Don't forget to leave a purple heart.
Remember to go to tiktok.com/
Ferris's TikTok.
Etwanda.
Etwanda's
Wanda. Yeah, bye.
Let's talk about gooning.
All right, finally.